Welcome back, friends, to where wars are fought in the stars, where fantasies are final, where evolutions are new, where agents are orange, where realms are forgotten, where dragons are lanced, where culls are essenced. Thank you for joining us here at Roleplaying Unlimited for Tuesday evening, Session 21, Act 25, Act 5. Good God, if this story ever reaches Act 25, we need to reevaluate our life choices. We need to have this resolved much sooner than that. This is a 9-act play at the most. If it gets to 25, we've had a lot of red herrings and false flags and false starts. Alright, so welcome back. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live. Ahead by a century, and disappointing you is getting me down. Let's get into the live bit here. If you've caught up at all with our adventures over this past 2 days, you have seen just how intense it's about to get here at our Tuesday evening table. If you have not, be ready. This is Tragically HP, First Officer of the Coalescence, signing in for tonight's insanity.
What's about to happen is gonna be hard to watch. What's about to happen is
I was
gonna
literally
be
talking
hard
when you
to
joined.
watch.
There we go. Took
such
2
a
times.
weird dude.
Only
I
took 2
was
times.
literally talking when you.
Bullshit, I didn't hear anything. I jumped in and nobody was saying the word. It was like you were all silently expecting me. Yeah,
We were talking about cake, actually.
I need to talk to you about Thomas Aquinas. All my years of police interrogation, tactical training, hostage negotiation. Also, we could drive up and down the street. You say the bad guys are in there. Welcome back, friends. Good to see you all here. I hope you're ready for one of the darker stages of our story incoming. As I said, if you were paying attention and or watching any of the past streams over the last 2 days, you have an idea of what we're in for. Otherwise, be ready. It's about to get real. And we're going to start it off with a happy-go-lucky puzzle, just to kind of ease everybody into the insanity. I keep forgetting what map we're on here, too. I have like 50 of them for this Monday, Tuesday setup. There we go. Yes, we have finished our encounter at the bunker. We had Zara use her ghost sight to look through each of these locked passageways here. North, center, and south. The north and south passageways were both identical. These weird little green bulbs set into the floor. Looks like 10 to a dozen of them on each side. And as we opened the door here, after breaking through the lock, there is a very noticeable hum of energy that seems very confined to these 2 spaces right here. And we can just make out the hints of something over here on the other side. And additionally, most importantly perhaps, on the other side of this door, we saw this spicy thing. Which, that could be all kinds of fun. Looks like it's got Gatling guns for arms. Whoopity-woo. And underneath that spicy little robot was a massive vault access to a subterranean elevator. Zara's ghost sight only peers 30 feet beyond those solid obstructions, so her 30 feet could not see just how far this elevator goes down. She could barely see the elevator even beginning, so large is the vault elevator itself. More on that once we actually have it within our lines of sight. No initiative values currently in play. We finished off these murder bots. Brad, if you check your character sheet, I fully updated your blaster, your heavy blaster rifle with grenade attachment, as well as your lightsaber. So those are now eligible attack blocks for you to use.
Man, I was looking forward to a reaction when I actually used it.
I think you used it at the tail end of last session, which is why it got me prompted to look over your sheet. And
damn it, I'm too honest. Okay.
Make sure that was on the up and up.
2 quick questions. One, for
Perhaps
us with the temporary hit point pool, do we regenerate any? And 2, does my true sight see anything down the hallway?
All is as it is.
Okay.
And for your invulnerability, I think it's 10 HP per minute.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Is that... I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, how long we've been out of combat and how long it would have taken or blah, blah, blah.
Right. Are the values that we currently have the values that we entered this area with?
I don't know.
Yeah, because we were here, we finished fighting, and then we came over here and opened the door.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's from the murder bots. Yeah. So
Right, and then we
that
triggered
should be
it.
accurate.
We
I don't
triggered
think
the
any
murder
time's
bot.
really passed.
I'm sorry, what's up?
I was gonna say, I don't think any time's really passed for that.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
most,
has in my
I
brain
think,
just-
since the murder bots, and since the murder bots to this point where we have opened the door, I would say at most it's been 1 minute.
Yeah, no, I was just curious because I kind of forgot about that.
No worries. So you can certainly restore the 10 for your invulnerability. But otherwise, yeah, we are out of initiative. So your turn to proceed as you wish. I think our music's a little loud here.
Zara, would you like to go first, or did you want somebody else to?
I think we had talked about Micah maybe sending in an echo.
Fucking power games.
Yes, I can do the thing where I see through my echo and walk in.
Worship me.
I'm not particularly pleased about with what I found in the last door, so
We'll deal with that middle door when it comes.
You just know Galric's sitting inside of that thing eating a garlic sandwich waiting for you to open that door. Come on, guys.
What? We don't get to see no sandwich Sammy just appear out of nowhere again?
You could have brought him with you. You guys chose a different NPC who, for whatever reason, is also not here.
Oh yeah, we definitely brought Shrubby, guys.
I don't
We
think
forgot
we
about
did.
him for a month.
Nah,
We had a whole conversation about it
I-
because we had to vote on who we were gonna bring.
yeah, because
chose-
I wanted Bleedle, and everybody else was like, no, Shrubby.
Yeah, I chose to forget that conversation. That's my defense.
And then I reminded you, and you told me you were gonna bring Shrubby onto the map. So there.
Oh, well, I stand corrected. Well then, what
And
the heck
then-
happened to the Echo?
I am going to flip. Well, there were 2 on my screen.
Oh, yeah, that's that is happening lately on Roll20 if you drag your token out, and then usually in your attempt to properly center it within a square, you'll all of a sudden see there are 2 of them. That is not that's an illusion. If you just reset your Roll20 page, it'll default back to just 1 token. And if you delete one of those 2 tokens, it has actually tended to be the one that all of us can see, strangely enough. It's a very weird glitch that happens to me as well. I've noticed it when I'm populating new monsters. Justin's probably noticed it when he's building his maps as well.
All right, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to pretend I'm the echo and move down the hallway. That way you don't have to give the echo vision and all that stuff.
Okay. So you're deploying the Echo to the other side, and then you're just switching spaces with it, is what it is? Nobody's physically going through that passageway?
Yes, the Echo is going through. No one is physically going through.
Yeah, he's taking control of the Echo, as in like.
Okay,
he's,
1 second.
Yeah, putting his consciousness into it.
All right,
I've
so
never seen through size.
so the echo is physically walking. Gosh darn it, that's not what I did. Physically walking through the passageway.
Correct.
Okay, then it's pretty much going to be annihilated once it hits this space right here by an onslaught of force damage.
Cool.
I'm just gonna look at everyone and just be like, so you guys want me to teleport to the other side?
That or someone can try to fly across. Do we
I
get
mean,
a sense of like, did he set? Because I think last time we talked about there was stuff on the ground. So did we get a sense that he set off something on the ground?
You don't think you set anything off. It's the act of the doors being open that seems to have depressurized this hallway, perhaps, for lack of a better term. And while these doors are open, this energy source is in effect. It's a pretty confined hallway as well. There's definitely room to float through it, but it doesn't seem like there's any open access to where somebody could float through the area of effect unscathed.
I can always try to teleport someone else through, if we'd rather somebody else go through it.
I mean, do we
Are
know?
we talking about the one open door, or are we talking about the two locked doors?
The one open
The
door.
open door.
And
Do
when
you want me to
say-
fly through it?
I don't think that'll be any better. Bypassing it, like going through, like Silka said, with the teleportation. But you don't mean actual teleportation, do you?
Send the barbarian in just to see what's going on. He can take it.
I have spells that allow me to, I guess, teleport short distances, but yes.
I mean, I know Misty Step as well, but how would you send someone else?
I have a spell called Vortex Warp. Skullcrusher is very familiar with it, considering
Y'all want
I've
me just
saved
to walk
him
on
with it
through?
numerous times.
No, do not walk on
I do.
through.
You walk
I
through it,
do.
I will
Walk
teleport
through.
you
Don't
back
walk
here.
through.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it.
Do it.
How about this? I will Misty Step to the other side, and we'll see what we see. 'Cause
That's
so
fine with me.
cheesy.
Yeah. I'm just looking for options here right now.
Spring
I
the
really
trap.
appreciate Daniel's warning signs that he gives us.
Spring the trap. Spring the trap.
Daniel is no GM. He is just an instigator.
Well, somebody's Misty stepping. Let's see you get on over there and see just what this is on the other side. Ready to assault and destroy you and shower you with all kinds of thorny hugs.
You're
Hey,
more
look,
than
it's
welcome
Shrubby.
to, Vale, yeah. You just placed that, didn't you?
No, that was there.
How the hell did he get over here?
That is a very fine question. It just looks over at you and does a little wiggle and wraps itself around Vale's leg.
I just yelled through the hallway. Does it seem safe?
It's definitely safe to teleport through. He had no issues whatsoever, but the energy effect is still there.
I could ride my skateboard through it, or I could throw the Coleman grill into it and see what happens.
I will position myself so that I believe it's Silkus that has true sight. So
Yeah,
he
I
can
have 60
see-
feet of true sight. Yeah.
So that he can see Shrubby and tell me if that's really Shrubby.
Shrubby steps
Ah,
up. Oh
nobody
yeah, that's
laughed.
definitely Shrubby.
Yeah.
So I found.
How is he there?
I don't know. He was just here. He's happy to see me apparently, but I don't know. I'll look to see if there's a way to turn this off from this side.
Not that you can see. There are no controls on the walls. The door seems as mundane as any other might. Perhaps on the other side of the opposite door there might be some controls for
let
this device.
Let me come over there and see if I can find anything. I'm gonna go ahead and Misty Step as well. over there.
Very well. Easily done.
I don't see anything with true sight out of the naked or
Nah.
out of the ordinary.
Everything here is straight up.
And of course the door is locked.
Lies. Lies and deceptions. Every day more lies.
Well, do you want to try to break it, or should I just use the spell to get it open? Or try to get it open, at least.
What spell?
I have a knock.
Isn't that like super loud? I feel like we've learned this lesson.
I honestly don't remember. I'm looking right now.
It's loud.
Pretty sure it's really loud.
Do you want me to look through the wall again?
I mean, might as well. I don't.
Did read up on that. It only lasts for 1 minute, and she can only use it once per short rest. So if we're going to make use of it, we better hustle on that and get her through here, because we're probably maybe 20 seconds before it expires.
Am I
20
going?
seconds before what expires?
Where I can look through and see what's on the other side. I can fly in.
Side. Do not fly in. I am going to teleport you across.
Okay.
Do it.
Vortex warp.
All right.
You can willingly fail this save. So I'm just
Now we're
gonna
down
teleport you into
to
here.
12 seconds, since she had to wait for you to do that. But you may freely step on over there without any issue.
So get over
Is
here
this
and
where
see
I'm
through the
supposed
door.
to be?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Where's
just
the door?
teleporting you so you can see
Alright.
the door.
All
It's
right.
right here.
Okay. All right, here. Okay.
In the final seconds before this effect expires, you are able to see another one of these things, just kind of standing patiently, waiting for somebody to open the door, probably.
Those are my favorite.
There are also 4 computer consoles on the southern wall, pretty much lining this entire section. There are also 2 cabinets that are filled with a variety of office supply items, like very mundane things, reams of paper, staplers, extra pens, and things of that sort that are kind of lining the
There's
door
also
side of this room.
5 more doors that just appear.
Is it a swing line?
It is a swing line, yes.
Oh.
They tried to switch. They tried to switch to the Boston stapler, but we wanted to keep the swing line staplers because they didn't jam up as much.
What do you see, Zara?
And I set the building on fire. Oh, and
So Zara relays all of that
is-
information to the group.
what is Zara's passive perception?
Hold on one sec. I apologize for my loud children. Passive perception is 21.
Can't hear them at all, actually. Okay,
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
in
wow,
the,
these are really good.
in the final second before your effect expires, you think to kind of pan further to the north. You can see there's also a door as soon as here leading into another hallway. It starts to get a little hazy. You think you see a massive pallet? Is that 2 pallets maybe? Just filled with all kinds of canned goods. Whoever was in this place definitely was stockpiling for some kind of long-term emergency situation.
So you see another one of those bots like right in front of the door. Okay.
And lastly,
Yes.
most importantly, you're not sure how to access this room, but you can tell it's a room with a pair of very long couches, and it's at the very end of your 30 feet of range, all the way up in this direction. There is another murder bot.
Alright, so she also passes all that information along to all the group.
Okay, do you want to try opening the door, and I'll ready a spell for when you open the door?
Please, because I don't want to get my ass handed to me again.
I will also ready an arrow for whenever I see the door open.
Already a scorching ray.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna have simultaneous readies here, which effectively means initiative.
Do you want us to roll right now?
No, we gotta get the door open first.
Gotcha.
but I will get the
All
turn
right.
order ready.
I'm going to open the door.
Gotta
Well,
use
unlock
your,
the door.
Yeah, you gotta use your locksmith.
Hey, Cedar's with us. Welcome, buddy. How's that move going for you?
Oh, it's going.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was 6:30 tonight because I'm so my time's all messed up.
J-Man's game 6:30. Yeah, I caught a glimpse of the new digs there on Facebook. Man, looking lovely.
They're gonna be amazing.
24. The DC is 25. No
Okay,
joke.
I'll use an inspiration.
Please
Inspo
tell me you're joking.
33. Click. Oh yeah, these are super secure doors.
Okay.
That will get the job done, and the door seems as if it was held together by that lock. It starts to gently swing open inwards towards the room, revealing the murder bot. Another point of interest. We got a 31-month subscription here from J-Man there. Super cool. Much love, brother. And yes, this would be the point when we roll that initiative. I want to go first. Oh, I'm going last.
Hey Celeste, what's your dex? Is it 20?
Yeah. Jeez.
All right. I think we're missing.
What are the chances of that?
All right. Well,
missing a
do you
couple
care
of
if you
here.
go first or second?
I do not care. I don't know if Zara cares.
Let's just roll dice off. Roll d6. Higher goes first, I guess.
There's Grant. Is it Skull Crusher? Yeah, I think we're missing Skull Crusher.
I'm working on it.
How dare you?
Okay,
Oh!
go first then, I guess.
I had to blow on the keys.
I fell on my keys.
Summer Girl rolled the same thing as us too.
I thought. It looks like Celeste got a 14.20, whereas the others got 14.22.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was That's
Oh,
why I was
yeah,
checking
that's
with Celeste. Yeah.
yeah. That's so you need to roll off against Zara, not Celeste.
Right.
Oh.
So you already got a 6.
Roll off.
If
Yeah.
Zara gets a 6 as well, typically we roll a die 20, but any kind of dice off is okay.
My bad.
Zara, roll that die 6. I guess you're looking to tie and force a reroll. Otherwise, Silkus will have that first little spot there. Oh no, not another initiative. A straight die 6.
That was my fault. I was translating for.
How dare you? Okay, so that works out right there. Yep. Okay, 7 of you, 1 of me, and I am indeed going dead last. Tell me I have reactions. Oh, I do. Yeah, you guys are going down.
Do we take those readied actions first? Then?
Come at me, bro. No, we don't, because we all effectively had readied actions. We just go in the initiative order,
Okay.
assuming that those were the readied actions we played with. But Vale, you're up. Oh dear. You in town for the board game meetup this week, Grant?
I don't know.
All good. We're gonna do I think.
When are you guys meeting?
This Saturday.
If I go to Elko, then yes. If I don't go to Elko, then no. I'm gonna leave Thursday morning back to Georgia.
Gotcha. 28. That's a hit. Dex save. Alrighty. We'll try it. 17. 19. All right. We'll take it.
And that's it.
All right, Skull Crusher, it is your turn. You can hear combat going on up there. Might even be able to just barely see that murder bot. There's this pesky little hallway here that might hurt going through, though.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Maybe I should just hang out here and play a deck of cards. All right,
You're gonna sit out there and twiddle your thumbs.
I'm a good thumb twiddler.
I say break down the central door and train another combat onto this one.
Don't listen to him.
I'm supposed to listen to him.
Yes.
In this case, no, you're not.
All right, I'm going to do something truly stupid because that's what I always do. I'm going to jump on the skateboard and roll across.
That's freaking dumb.
Oh, fantastic.
Can we
I would say roll an insight check, but every instinct that all of us has tells us not to go through this, so if somebody goes through it, I mean, by that point, it's no longer rolling insight, it's just let's see what happens.
Literally told him, so this is his choice at that point.
All right. So go ahead, step into the first space right there, or second, whatever. The first space, the pressure from the damage just obliterates the skateboard instantly, and it crumbles underneath you. You almost trip and fall. The only thing that stops you from falling flat on your face is the 46 points of force damage that you take for entering this space.
But momentum carries me on through, right? Plus the momentum of the force damage?
Well, if you want to take another 8 die 10, then yes, but I was giving you the benefit to possibly step back and not take another 8 die 10, but if you want to be carried forward, then that's certainly an option.
Come on, we all know I never chose these guys to be smart.
Well, you should probably take that 46 damage first, because that would depend on how much damage you're going to
Let's check this one then. 54. So that's an even 100
Can I
points.
rage?
That's an even 100 points of damage. You can, but unless you're resistant to force damage in rage, it's not going to really do you any good.
Well, at least he lives.
Oh yeah, he's just missing a lot of hit points, and it'll take him a couple minutes to regenerate that value. But at least you make it through. That hurts. You guys see his skin literally being flayed off of the bones right there as the intensity of the force damage is just pushing and tearing at him, and he stubbornly pushes on through. You're all pretty sure you could survive that, just not painlessly.
Did I at least clear the traps so other people can step through now?
That intensity of the energy is still very present. Anybody coming behind you is likely going to suffer the same fate.
Well, crap, then that was pointless.
Just face palm while looking at him.
Yeah, it wasn't like a bear trap or a single-use activation trap by any means. So that's your movement. Anything else you want to do after that? You still have more move and possibly actions if you want to push all the way up to the murder bot itself. It's still sitting up there waiting for its turn. Very patiently.
Oh, that sounds so tempting, but no, I'm trying to check my thing to see if I have any healing. One second.
Dude, you have all the healing potions. I organized them by order of necessity, and you have a handful of each variety. I'm like, dude, how did this guy get all of the healing potions?
Because I never used them.
He relies on everybody else's.
Seriously, tell them all how many potions you have.
Let's see, 10 superior, 8 supreme, 3 greater, and 4 potions of healing.
What the frick, Brad?
Oh, okay, we're cool. We're cool.
To be honest,
I've still been trying to supply potions to people, and people won't take them, so...
I have a lot of potions. Is that including the 3 graders that you get for the start of the new month?
No,
I forgot to add
I
those.
forgot about those.
at this point, they're
Actually,
like,
I've not been adding them any of the months. So
I guess I probably shouldn't say how
should
much I have.
9.
that's funny. At this point, it's like Lembas bread. Oh, look what we have. More Lembas bread.
What how many potions can I take for my action and bonus?
You can only
Uh,
drink one healing potion per round, regardless of how you use the action for it. But you can certainly spam potions over a number of rounds, just only one per round.
If you use your action for it, you get the full value, though.
Yeah, Supreme will give you 60 back, put you at 99.
Just 1 sec.
99 problems.
The
Force
healing
damage is
potion.
one of them.
No, I should start playing 99
Then-
Ways to Die in the background.
Here's my question: am I able to do? Wait, that's the wrong thing. That would only damage me more. Never mind. Hold on 1 second.
99 left balloons.
Well, damn. I thought I had some kind of ability to heal people. Maybe that was my last character.
Yeah, I don't know that healing is something we want to spend a whole lot of time with here, because it's literally just one
All right,
enemy.
I'll just take my 60 points of healing, and that's my turn. Oh,
There you go.
and I rage. I might as well start raging, because that pissed me off to burn all my flesh.
Alrighty. Micah, what you thinking?
Well, I saw what happened to Skull Crusher, so I'm going to step down into the square right here, and then I will
Do the
do
same.
my
Do the same.
my racial Misty Step.
Damn.
That also gives me resistance to all damage until my next round.
Gotcha.
Let me go ahead and point out real quick. I'm not raging. I had no rages left because we haven't had a rest in like years.
Good. Good tracking right there, buddy.
Now we'll take a couple swings.
Well, we like those results because they hit us, but we can do this and they don't hit us. Our AC with the force field is 23. So you could still turn those into hits. If you so choose.
All right, let's drop a couple of force points and see what happens.
Alright, yeah, those hype trains will start spamming up potions and inspirations very quickly.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but I have 20 superiors and 16 supremes.
Wait, when were you not gonna say anything?
Mother Superior jumped the gun. 33, 40. The flame tongue is active currently, is that correct?
Yes, it was active from the last fight.
31. Okay. Good gracious. Yeah. Get your hits in while you can. This guy is a ticking time bomb at this point. We ain't gonna last much longer. My AC is 23 though. We'll still see.
And then to give everybody room, I'll just step back and give him an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
Oh look, he's all stepping on the keyboard and what have you.
Yeah, I was going
to
to say, aren't you stepping on my computer, man?
Yeah, he set the room for self-destruct. Technically, you can occupy the space with the spiritual weapon. It's a little
Alright, that works.
trippy, but can be done. Just kind of offset
Alright, that's
that
turn.
slightly. Silkus, over to you.
From
Oh boy,
where
oh
I'm
boy.
standing, would he gain a cover bonus?
That's right.
I do ignore half cover for Wolfcaster.
Well, then that will ignore the cover that we have.
Okay, cool. Then I will go ahead and just send a Scorching Ray at him.
Really? At least you get more.
I do, but I keep losing it because I have a fucking giant-ass list of spells. It's just those 3. I'm just casting it at the level 2.
Okay, his shield is still up.
That is correct.
What?
The first one would miss with my shield being active, but the second
Oh,
2
I did not hear
definitely get
you
through.
activate shield. I bet.
Yeah, I had to burn it against Johnny's attacks there.
Then I'll go ahead and end spell the first one.
Okay. Let's see here. Earth, wind, fire, or water.
The are you talking about?
Oh, just musing. What you think?
Earth. Sure. I don't know.
The staff does a little twitch, and an earth elemental appears, completely blocking the entire passageway, and the staff exclaims, "Oh, look what I did!"
I pull it out. Pull my stuff out. Just look at it. The thing's on our side, right?
It better be. I paid extra mana for that. And technically,
Alright,
this
fine.
thing goes right after your turn. You have access
Go
to
ahead.
the character sheet.
Okay.
Should be at the very top of the journal.
No, I see it. I have it open. I also have my dragon right after me as well. Oh, actually, no, wait on. I forgot to roll my dragon's initiative. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I thought you were just keeping it out.
No,
Remember?
I just completely forgot about that. It went on a separate initiative.
September.
I think it got a horrible initiative.
Yeah.
well, not one. Alright. But this thing...
Pretty much just bashes
Okay, yeah,
stuff,
just
but...
the slam, 2 slam
Right.
attacks.
Womp. Hey, how
Second
about
one
that?
hits, I think.
Breaks through our shield spell right there as well, so yeah, that'll get some extra damage there, as Zara all of a sudden is looking at a big wall of rock standing there in front of her.
Is there any room for him to move, or no? I can't see
unless-
through him, so...
Yeah, not unless it's gonna step on the computer consoles.
Would I be able to step on the murder bot?
You cannot occupy the same space as the monster.
Okay, then that will be the end of his turn. I don't want to step on the computer module.
Alright, so yeah, Zara's turn is up now.
So, can she get through here either by flight or by walking?
Yeah, it's squeezing. You'll have to squeeze through the space, so it's 10 feet for every 5, but it's pretty short distance.
Oh, okay.
I'll just look at Zara and point to my staff, and I'm like, he did it, not me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I never said it was a bad thing.
Murder bot here.
Oh gosh, hey, that's my birthday. Yeah, ouch.
And then I've got
Sneak attack.
yes, that too. Sorry. So I didn't add the sneak attack. What is that?
At your level, it might be as high as 4 or 5 dice 6.
Yeah,
Should be
you're
in
like
the-
level what, 12?
Yeah, should be in the center of your character sheet there.
Let's see.
Below your attacks, above your inventory.
666.
Oh, geez, even
Okay,
higher than I thought. So if you
so
roll
let
all
me
ones, I
roll
will still
that.
be alive. Anything else, and I'm dead with my 7 hit points.
Wait,
You know,
the
knowing my
666 is
weakness,
the devil's number.
you never know.
Yeah, it is. Devil
Look,
man.
you only need 1, 2, okay?
You're evoked from the party.
You're good.
Devil 666, the mark of the beast. Naughty jungle of love.
That and listening to Motley Crue will send you to hell.
Oh, God.
That
Motley
is so
fucking
fucking
crew.
outdated. What the fuck?
I don't think anybody follows my the Roleplaying Unlimited Instagram page, or if they do, it's very seldomly used, but there was a funny one that I found a few weeks ago of a somewhat recent Motley Crue concert, and the caption is, "Hey, come let's see Motley Crue. It'll be just like the '80s." And
It is
it did
nothing
not
like
sound
the
good.
80s.
And whoever put the captions together for this shit is fucking brilliant. How be Big Mac 103? I was like, what the fuck? It was freaking insane.
The last time they sounded good was their supposed final concert, which I got to see live, fortunately.
Oh, nice. Yeah, never saw them live. Wasn't the biggest fan, but I had some enjoyment back in high school of a few of their songs.
Alice Cooper opened for him. That was the main reason.
Oh, nice. Well, let's keep the initiative intact because I think our other murder bots that are nearby will be aware of the combat. So, Zara, if there's any further movement, go ahead, take it. Otherwise, while you're doing that, we'll pass it to Celeste.
I'm just gonna hover here on my carpet, feeling really sad about life because I have no way of getting across this without taking 100 damage. So I'm just like laying on the carpet.
I can
Hanging
roll
out.
all ones and you get 20 damage.
You could.
20.
That is
20 die 10.
20 die 10.
I mean, to be fair, I have a crap set of potions that I could take on the other side, but I'm just gonna hold my action until I see an enemy of some kind.
All right. Cedar, what are you thinking?
Well, I don't know what's happening. Did everybody go in the hall? Like, did everybody go to the hallway to the left?
They went to the east of Celeste through the very painful hallway of intense force damage.
They all went through that doorway. You'll take a lot of damage if you go through the hall.
All right,
You just...
I'm going that way through the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Just ask me how it is. I can tell you all about it.
Oh, we all saw the damage.
I literally just watched Skull Crusher do this, so you know.
Ooh, 53.
Alright, well, he's
So,
down.
Good gracious,
Ooh.
that's a
Never mind.
105
He had-
points of damage that Cedar
He has
takes.
7 health left.
No, I am resistant to half of that.
Force
To
damage?
force?
Yeah, because I have the force skill. And I actually didn't just walk, I actually teleported myself there with my ability
What ability?
to teleport.
Let's see some posts.
We don't have a long rest. I don't have my ability to blink. I don't have it. So I'm going to take in whatever damage I have.
Uh-oh. But you said you're resistant to force damage? Post that up. I didn't. I was
Oh,
not.
no, I'm not. I was just saying.
Oh, gotcha. All right, then. So, yeah, that's...
You would not give anybody resistance to force damage. You 100% know that's not true.
There's
Why,
only like
why
3
did you go
ways
through
I
the
know of.
hallway? I don't understand.
He thought it looked like fun.
There's only like 3 ways I know of off the top of my brain to get force damage resistance. So
You use on
Everybody
bomb.
else went that way, so I thought I would go.
Cedar, I hate
I
you.
think I'm the only one that did it other than you.
Yeah, other
everyone
people
else
had
teleported.
teleports.
Yeah, I teleported Zara across,
Seems
and
like
me and
all
Bill
work.
teleported across.
Yeah, we had 4 teleports and 2 people run through, and one
I mean,
logically
no-
sane character that's like, I'm just going to wait back here.
I literally, the first thing I did when he got in the game was to message him and say, don't go through the hallway.
Yeah, but I don't listen. When do you ever really listen?
Yeah, figure that out.
105 damage off of your 112. Look at that, 007.
Can I toss him a healing potion if he doesn't have any through the hallway?
Not on his turn, but as a paladin, I assume he has some means of restorative.
He also has potions.
I mean, yeah, I have potions.
We
I
get
can't do
three.
more with my hands because we need a rest.
Okay. Okay, I know I'm not smart, but can someone explain to me why he wanted to go through the hallway that direction? I thought we were going the other way.
Everybody was over there, so I went that way.
You went the same direction you went.
Oh,
I thought you needed help, so I went to help.
What's happening right now?
I can offer no explanation for their brains right now, honestly.
I don't know, but
I got
whatever,
turned around. I thought he was headed the other way. My
whatever
bad.
they're smoking, I want some.
For once, I feel like the smartest person in the room, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
All right, I'm gonna take a superior, which is what is that's one.
Superior 10 die 4 plus 20. If you use your action, it'll give you 60 back.
Yeah, I'll use my action.
Okay, well, let's trigger the Muck Duck bots. No, R's the most sinister letter. That's why it's called murder, not Muck Duck. Apparently they are showing up to the La Cucaracha. I thought that was a pretty interesting question there as well when my wife told me about it. What would you rather have in your house, ghosts or cockroaches? I'm like, I don't know about that.
Ghosts.
Yeah, maybe the
Agreed.
ghosts are clean. Well, what's this giant rock doing here in the hallway? You don't belong here. We
He
will
be here,
glitched multi-attack here.
Try to open this carriage shit again.
We're going to take 7 lightsaber attacks. We will bonus action decrease your AC by a die 6 for this round by 1. And then take a bunch of attacks
Have
that are
super high AC to begin with. Anyways,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, what do they start with, a 12?
He has a 17 is what it says.
Oh,
so
that's
16.
not bad. Well, if I roll a natural 1, I will miss. Otherwise, all of these are going to hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, there's a natural 1. Wrong side of a natural 20.
So all but the natural 1 hit, right?
Correct. All dealing radiant damage to the tune of 29, 39, 44.
Yeah, he doesn't have any resistances. He has
60,
an immunity. But...
74, 84, 89 points of damage. It still survives all that.
89, you said?
89 is what
That's
I
37 health.
got. How does that number come up like 8 times a session?
It fucking works, man.
It's insane. Okay, we got another murder bot making their way through the hall, and I mean, yeah, you're the only one we can attack. Necrotic damage is okay. 15.
Yeah, he's only immune to poison.
We are going to fill a 15-foot cube of this region right here. Good thing
So
Micah
means
moved.
our,
Yeah, good thing Micah moved back.
Man.
Micah's on the right side of it.
Yes, disintegrations. Constitution saving throws for the 2 of you in there versus
DC 18 for half.
necrotic damage. Yes. First we will emote it, then we will roll it. Oh, jeez. 45. Necro. You're good, so that's half. 22 necrotic for Zara.
Daniel, this is a logistic question. Do I just hit con or what? Because they don't really have
Yes,
con
if-
saves on the sheet.
Yes, if there's no special saving throw section, you would just click the attribute.
Okay, yeah, he has condition immunities, but that's it.
Gotcha. Oh dear.
God damn it. Whatever, he was gonna die, and he was gonna die pretty much anyways.
The staff
Yeah,
shouts
37
out,
health.
"No! Harold!
Then you help him.
What am I supposed to do? I'm not a healer. You should have protected him better." The wormling is now in the turn order.
He'll move closer. Hold on, I have to relog real quick.
Surely he could fly through the hallway. It's used up all his energy now, right?
No, don't even. I'm not losing this worm link. Not without a fight.
It's got to get used to the setting. Have it get some revivifies in this thing early. It'll build character.
Fuck off.
We all had to go through it. It's best you go through it. Just
I am
come.
not reliving Dawn's freaking familiars, okay?
Yeah, listening to those old streams, it's painful. His previous Mr. Twinkleberry Snodsworth.
I had to live through it because I was in that session. Don't even.
With his imp and all the AoEs. It's like, yeah, that imp is not designed to survive multiple AoEs per session.
That will be the end of this turn, though.
My girlfriend tucked 37D. Oh, boy. So the wormling is
goes
just
back
chilling?
to Vale.
All
yeah,
right.
he's just going to chill at the door.
Topmost of the Papamost. Go right ahead there, Vale.
He looks over at Skullcrusher and Cedar like, why? And then he's like, I'll deal with that in a second. There's still enemies to fight.
For 3 days that you need a rest. That's funny. This is only day 2 of Act 5 of the campaign. I promised it was going to be very much like Walking Dead Season 9, where it's all over the place of a couple days, and so far we started on Session 9, and now we're on Session 21, 22, and it's spanned 2 in-game days. That's what I'm talking about. That's how to get your encounters per day quota there, right there. It does feel like 3 days. Believe it or not, this is how 5e is intended if you look at the DMG and how many encounters players are supposed to engage in per day.
Without rest or level ups?
Level ups might occur throughout the adventuring day, and you can take 2 short rests per the day between every long rest. But with those exceptions, you should probably expect to face like 6+ encounters per day, especially at this experience level. Alright, spiritual weapon got up right in there. Is it Murderbot 1 or 2? Going after 1. That's a solid strike. We'll take it. And then Sacred Flame. Another failed save, so we take that as well. Alright.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, Brad, you're finally in here, and there's more murder bots around the corner to the east. There's an ice cream jingle from the ice cream man outside to the west, though, so maybe you should go back through the passageway.
Oh, okay.
No, please. Fucking don't.
You have no idea how excited he gets
Just
when he hears an
kidding.
ice cream truck.
If you try to run out, I will grab your collarbone and just pull you back in.
Even better, it's pizza and ice cream.
Oh, God. I told Brad and Terry in a chat earlier today that our big bad for tonight was going to be Pizza the Hut.
God, no.
Why is everybody hiding in the room and not in here with these fun bots?
The fun bots. Well, there's a spiritual weapon in there getting some action, but otherwise, everybody here in the room has not yet had opportunity to advance into that hallway. You got first dibs.
All right. Now, like I had pointed out, I'm kind of suffering from an identity crisis because we haven't leveled up or rested or anything in so many different things. that I'm no longer a barbarian. Evidently, I'm just a street brawler now.
That's right. Yeah, this is the 12th round of the boxing match.
That was not what I meant to push.
I was gonna say, please tell me you're using the grenade as well.
Oh shit, that's the worst.
You're not using a ranged weapon when you get up into melee with them, are you? You've got
no
Shadow Cube tool.
Yeah, well, I tried. Anyways, no, the damn cursor moved and it hit the wrong button.
Hit the one that you mean to hit.
No, I just did. It just sucked.
That's a longbow, my guy.
Oh.
Wait, what? Son of a... I did it again.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
There, jeez Louise, what the heck?
I mean, better, yeah.
Alright, finally, there we go. And then the bite attack, I can bring up my force field to turn that into a miss, but that second attack will certainly get through.
Force field? Well, shit.
Yeah, it's basically the shield spell. Turns its armor class from 18 to a 23.
And I'm going to use my movement to go into the room with everyone else and go ahead and take my attack of opportunity.
Alright. Well, we do have the lightsaber equipped, so we will take that attack of opportunity. 35 for 17 radiant damage.
Does he have more than one reaction?
We do not. Did I already take one?
Oh,
that's right! I put the shield spell up. Doe.
Oh. Yep.
Dummy. So yes, we will not take the attack of opportunity.
Oh, you're on my team. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Micah, your turn. Oh, you wish these were oranges.
Oh, that's the wrong attack.
I was like, oh my gosh! Okay, our AC is 23 currently, so one good, one.
I'll inspo that second one.
Very good. Okay, so.
And we'll crit fish it just in case.
Sure. 30. Okay. 39. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that certainly hurts. Oh.
Were those OP-OJ ones on accident? Or?
They were, yeah.
Yeah, they were on accident.
My bad.
That's why I was like, what is that?
And then I am going to spend a second inspiration once I find my thing. Too far down. Spend another inspiration point to gain an extra attack.
Oh, like a knight in shining armor. Gonna need to spend an
one
inspo
more
or
inspiration.
Force point. An inspo, alright.
Well, we'll try the force point. Screw it.
Alright. 2 or better.
Double eights.
Later. And then there was one. The final murder bot of the act. Who's gonna get it? Anything else there for your turn? We pass it over to Richter here.
I am going to slide back and come back over just so I'm not blocking.
Alright. Richter, go ahead.
He's mine now.
Pick up that lightsaber, I want it.
Later.
Pick it up right now, you get a free interaction each round.
Fine, I'll pick it up.
Oh boy!
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a free interaction each round. I was just trying to argue with the fucking staff. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and cast an not an eighth. Sorry, my bad. Fourth level. I could if I want. No. I will go ahead and cast a 4th level phase bolt down the hallway.
All creatures in the line. Force damage. Half on a deck save. Okay.
And that's a DC 24, so good luck.
Well, we had a chance, but slim chance. Roll that damage.
It is not
Oh.
letting me upcast it, so I'm just gonna have to roll the extra dice.
Sure.
5d8, 6d8 is supposed to be where it's at.
You got 2 lightsabers. Does that mean you get two what?
So 29 force damage.
Correct. Yeah, Celeste understands what he's saying there. My bad. We'll take it. Ouch! Ouch!
Oof, he's not down. Okay. Yeah, that's just gonna be the end of my turn. That's fine. I'll go ahead and step into the corner here.
I don't know our passive perception or if it's Cedar's dark red aura that's getting in the way, but I draw your attention to the console with the big off button right here. Zara, your turn.
Okay.
Zara, do you know what you're doing?
she's gonna go over to the console and push the off button.
Well, that's a bonus action, and the loud shuts down. Celeste has a readied action, so once Zara's done with her turn here, Celeste can move in with her turn, and then it'll be her turn right after that, so it's like 2 turns in a row. How about that?
Does she see anything else on the consoles that would be important?
This one right here, indeed, seems to be the console that we were drawn to when we found... Yes, we've already activated the console way up here in the northern station.
Oh, right, the fucking...
This console
shit,
right
yeah.
here is the one that we need to activate this console in here, which supposedly when we complete whatever code sequence is in here, that will unlock the main bunker door right here. So it's a bit of a stretch here, but it's all on the same map, and this is the second of 2 consoles that we need to activate. You could spend your action to activate this one and get that out of the way if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this one over here.
Alrighty. Code sequence active is what the console reads, and it is directing you back towards the war room, which again is way up here, the central building. And if that's it for Zara, Celeste has already taken her readied action. Now it's her turn.
Cool, I get in here and everything's dead.
Well, there's still
No,
a
there's
robot
still
up
one.
in the hallway.
Yep,
There's
there's
no
a
robot. I can't
robot
see.
upstairs.
Yeah, I think you came too far into the room and bypassed the little narrow window that you'd be able to see it through.
It's only in the hallway.
Now I'm
yeah.
stuck.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. There it is.
See it. Okay.
And step on the console while you're at it.
Just trying to. There's a lot of things in this room. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna turn the energy barrier back on as the dragon wormling is starting to pass through.
Not push any buttons. Don't you dare.
You sat on it accidentally.
I'm gonna hit it.
All right. Did you teleport to the other side of it, or?
No, I'm on my carpet.
Gotcha. It's tight confines, but just enough room to get over, I would say. That's fine.
Okay. Gotta love when my computer stops working. Hold on. Okay.
Oh. That's going to prompt our reaction for our force field on that first attack. 18 becomes a 23 armor class.
Can I inspo to get the 27 then?
Absolute. That'll turn that into 2 hits. Take another 23. Brings us down to there. That is a miss as it shows.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
All right. Leave a little bit of cleanup for Cedar here, who can finally get in on some of the play.
Wait, it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Well, I will keep going forward.
2 squares east. Oh, you went too far. Back up 2 squares. Straight north, you can see the last murder bot here. You can also occupy the same space as the spiritual weapon if you want to get up in there and get a flank on this thing. Otherwise, everything here seems pretty cleared out.
I will do that. And that's my max movement. So if I... Right there, no, 1 up.
Very good.
One lower.
Yeah, you can't occupy the same space as me, but you can definitely get right
I can't move
here.
myself. I apparently am stuck in the quicksand. There we go.
You're good. Yeah, we got a lot of action here in the same space.
All right. And I will use...
Hurry up and come fight me.
Fireball necklace.
The fireball necklace.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
What?
No, I
Yes.
didn't do that.
Yes.
Now I use my...
Oh, good thing for the flank right there. That's a quick affair. It's all done. Slain murder bot. Initiative is over. We are back in free move mode here. Looks like somebody already tried to check the door right here. Discovered it's locked. Did it?
Does anybody have any extra potions? Because I'm suffering a little bit over here.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely
Didn't
do.
you just say you had potions?
No,
He's a
you
lying
said you had
Kelly.
potions. I have like 4. Because I give mine out.
I've been offering them, but people say they had them.
I'm
Oh,
stuck.
good. If you're offering them, I'll take like 6 right now. Thank you.
Boy, I got another one. We'll call this one Gerald.
I just immediately faceplant as I look in front of me.
Just, I just need a couple. Just 1 or 2.
I don't have
sounds
time
like
to deal
an
with you right
addict.
now.
With these potions, I just need one. Just one. Just you guys got any more of those potions? Peanut butter and crack potion.
I just look at
I
my
give
staff.
you one of my,
Can you dispel this thing right now, please? Do it when we're about to fight.
But
I tell
it's,
her,
I give
it's
you
good
one of my
company.
supreme
It'll
healing.
deter. It'll
Cedar,
deter
come
any-
here. I
Yes.
show you.
Cedar, I
Cedar,
gave
add-
you one of my supreme healing. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Tell
Thank
me
you.
how the thing is able to fit through that hallway.
Has to squeeze, just like difficult terrain. 10 feet for every 5. Kind of funny watching it try to get through there, but outside of combat, it has a little more time on its side.
Okay, so what are we doing right now? Someone still needs to activate the console, correct?
Yeah.
And we can also sense whatever that unstable magical field is almost directly below our feet. And it is quickly reaching whatever end game that it is dialing towards.
Zara, I think did they say there's, or you can't see anymore, can you?
Door's
Dang it.
locked. Can I
Whoops.
start whacking at it?
Actually,
No.
from this side, you guys are able to unlock it. It's locked from the other side, but you guys are on the back side here in the break room, so you guys can easily unlock it and reveal probably... Yeah, that's a pretty familiar looking passage right there.
I'm trying to move.
And this time, the
Uh-oh.
energy field is inactive. You've already turned it
Oh.
off. So, yep,
Hi.
we've cycled through all of that. There is this locked door.
Wait, there was some locked doors back there.
Yep, there's the locked door here in the hallway by Murderbot 2. I'll scoot that thing out of here into the break room.
Get off me, Zara.
Said no one ever.
Can I attempt to activate this console?
Yeah, it looks like somebody already has.
I activated it already.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we have
they-
to go to the other room. Are we
It's
all going
locked.
as a group?
Can I start whacking at the locked door?
You can.
Oh
the
my gosh.
lightsaber,
Um,
the
s-
lightsaber
no,
might get you through
I
a
can
lot
open
quicker.
it. I can open it. Well, so are we going? There was a locked door down here that we passed. Shall we go through there, or should we go through the other one?
Well, we know what's in this one. We don't know what's in
Getting
the one on the
off
right.
I feel like we're getting
It
off
bounced
track
off
of
the
all
damn
things
door.
that Daniel told us to do.
Oh my god, Skullcrusher cuts off his hand. Don't use these things if you're not proficient.
First
What do
and
you
only
think I
time I
haven't pulled
tried.
it out yet?
Just
Yikes.
point to the door that I need to
Alright,
unlock.
we need to dial back on the whacking and pulling it out terminology here. Good god.
Okay, right now
How
we
many
don't
did
need to
you
unlock
get in that time frame?
We are supposed to go to that other room and activate the last console. When that happens, that is supposed to unlock this big door with the big monster thing in it. So how do we want to do this?
Would almost cost me an arm and a leg.
You're at the wrong door for one. Do we want to send somebody, just a single person back up there? Do we want to like send the whole party, or do we want to split half and half?
Never split.
You can trust me with complicated directions.
I mean, it's back the way we came. So if we want, we can all travel back to that place, activate that console, and then come back and know that we're coming back to a fight.
I
see you
activated the
encouraging
console
us
at the
in the
north.
stream, Daniel. Don't do
No,
that.
the war room. We had to activate 2 consoles to then get the third place set. So now we've done that. We have to go back to the war room, set that, and that will open this door.
Ah. Or I could just open the door.
You've already
It's-
tried that.
Yeah, we have to
There's
use
no
the
lock for
consoles
you to
in order
unlock.
to do that.
Oh, wow.
That's why I'm
Okay.
doing all for 2 weeks.
I'm taking one of my superior healings to go ahead and bone up while they're just talking.
Very good.
Sorry,
Another
I could
minute.
open the door back here.
You want me
That
to
is
open it?
correct. There is a door on the eastern side of this central area that has a traditional lock. And Zara already saw through the wall. At least one area in there is a pair of pallets containing a lot of canned goods. Not sure what else was in there. You were kind of on your final seconds of being able to glance in this direction.
Shall I open?
Alright, go
Abre.
ahead.
Guidance.
I mean, unless I'm in your way, Zara. Yeah.
This is not as
are in my
securely
way.
locked as the terminal rooms and the trapped corridor, so 24 will get it done.
Oh shit! It's a
Yeah.
trapped corridor. Fuck.
No,
No, it's not securely locked as the other ones.
correct. But there are 2 more locked doors inside of here. Zara is sure the one here to the south is the one that had all the pallets and the canned goods. She doesn't recall what she may have seen on the other side of this little alcove.
Well, Skull Crusher's in the way, so do you think you could move your large body out of the way so I could unlock these doors?
I was just trying to be here in case somebody tried to blast you.
Fine.
Oh, that was a misclick.
Holy crap! There's a tank cannon.
Alright, these doors are pretty simple to unlock. They are both open, yes indeed. There are all the canned goods conveniently stacked up.
I smell food.
For Rudy, Shirudi.
What's like in the
Above me?
corner over? Yeah, what's above Skull Crusher?
It looks like a big lever.
Oh, it's the spiritual weapon. It's like halfway inside the room and
okay, never
halfway in the
mind.
hallway.
Okay, shall we take this food?
Yes.
It's going to take a few minutes at the least to gather this up, and you guys are kind of feeling a bit of a time crunch. So if it's not absolutely essential, you might think to return for this later. And this tiny chamber has an AC unit. That's about all it is. Yep, there's an AC unit in here.
You got in here.
All right. Well, I'm still probably going to grab whatever crates I can, just because, it's me.
I'm
Well,
just
with an
gonna
action, you
look at
can
Micah
certainly
and-
grab a couple.
I'm just gonna look at Micah and just say, like, if they're not back soon, I'm leaving to go turn on that console.
If you go, I'll go with you.
This
They'll
area
come get it. Here's
is...
that. I say, I thought that's where you went at already.
I was trying not to split anything, but
All right, so are we heading out together?
I would suggest
Nice grade.
I would suggest those of us who are very fast go deal with that and come back here.
that would not be me.
That's me.
On foot, I'm probably the slowest here.
Okay, Daniel,
About
I'm
5
out
minutes
here,
of
and I
fitness.
don't see the ice cream truck.
Oh, that thing left. That was a few rounds ago.
Aw, so sad.
So, Zara, you want to just rush over there and turn it on, try to rush back in time?
Sure, but I don't remember where that was.
Celeste can go with her. That carpet's fast.
Yeah, I have a 70 speed on the carpet.
Okay, cool.
Daniel, would you mind pinging the room again that we're going to?
Okay, one moment.
I know it's north and slightly east.
And I'll be
Yep.
ready in action for when the door opens.
Jeez, it's all the way over
An
there.
attack action. that
Okay.
is.
And I'll communicate with you with the rest of the party. So I'll stay behind with everybody else.
Oh, I'm lost.
Okay, alright, heading out.
I haven't even moved, and I'm lost.
That explains a lot.
I think that hallway gave me brain damage.
The hallway?
Yeah, the same one that screwed you up.
No, I made it through okay.
Hey, wait, should we ask about, a rest? Wait, no, he said we're in a hurry. Damn it.
There's no way we're able to get
Alright.
arrested
Okay,
right now.
so as soon as I'm there, I'm going to speak to Cedar and give him like a 3, 2, 1 countdown because I don't know how fast the door is going to open and I want them to be ready.
Does anyone else see this giant Yeti in here with us?
That's been there for like the entire time.
This is why you have to have Brad, like, in your party.
Wait, there's a cooler where we can put our beer?
You put him, you put a beer on him, and he's going to slap you.
Does he
Yeah,
belong
besides-
to somebody?
It's the ice elemental that keeps your beer cool, not the earth elemental.
Alright, we're going to leave it right here on a tad of a cliffhanger before our halftime break, and we will catch up with you all shortly, friends. Are you with us?
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Can somebody explain to Brad where the creature came from?
Well, I just been informed it's been here the whole time. I just didn't notice it.
It came from my staff summoning it by itself, because apparently my staff wants to help now.
Sarah, how much can you move in one turn?
Let me open his character sheet. The elemental has a movement speed of 30 and a burrow speed of 30.
Sorry, I was asking Zara.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I gotta go grab a drink anyways. I'll be back.
What is Zara's flight speed?
Pretty sure she's like over 100.
210.
Is that regular or is that with a dash?
70s regular, and I don't know how she gets math to 210.
Because she's a rogue, so she can dash twice. Because she's ridiculously fast. Okay.
And to think she was complaining she didn't want to be a rogue anymore. Are you kidding me?
So that means that you could get from here to there and still have an action left.
You could steal everything like that other rogue always does. I'm not naming any names.
You know what? You still don't know that I took anything. I also used some of it to... I stole a potion that I then used to save Summer Girl's character, so there.
That was very nice.
Thank you. Give me credit.
We could just blame it on a possessing ghost or something.
Yep, totally. That's what happened.
So when are you heading? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I did not expect that possession thing to be as effective as it was.
That was crazy. You got 3 of us with that?
Yeah,
Three of
I
us
thought he
with
got
what,
all
and
of us.
What the fuck just happened in the map?
It happened to all of ours. It looks cool, though. I think those are the air conditioners.
Better not be. What the fuck?
That's a puzzle map.
Those are diffusers. They'll let the air
I'm not
conditioning
about
out.
to play fucking puzzle, fucking wire transfer tap on this shit.
Good job, Zara and Celeste. You can do it.
Oh, this is what they have to.
Oh my
okay,
god.
You gotta be joking me.
Wait, what?
What is it? Easy money, my ass. Shut the hell up.
I'll play.
It's like
No,
it's like those games where you have to connect the plumbing the right way.
Yeah,
the
that's
water
what
goes through.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Wait, what did I miss? Are we gambling? I'm ready to bet.
I mean, if you want to gamble on how long it's gonna take Zara and Celeste to decode this,
Oh, they're the only 2 allowed to play. Okay, cool.
I have
don't have to
no
pay
idea.
attention.
I'm just guessing.
I would bet it will be sometime in August.
I'm gonna guess they won't have it done until the downtime.
Wow, these guys have a lot of faith in you guys.
I thought they were just going to do it during the break.
No, this is like them to turn on the terminal, I believe.
Just whack it with a stick.
I get advantage because I have a degree in information technology.
Yes.
Sweet.
+2 to intelligence.
I heard, do I braggity brag?
Shut up.
It's probably a good thing Skull Crusher's not there. He'd just try to eat it.
I mean,
I
yeah.
think he'd probably try to turn it into a token and throw it into his bag.
No, he'd be like, "This is warm. Can I make pancakes on it?"
Ah,
Thanks. Now I want pancakes.
So Skull Crusher is the person who will try to cook an egg on his car engine. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, I've done it. It worked.
What is happening?
He is talking to Zara and Celeste, I guess.
Yeah, I got that much.
Wait, I thought we were on break.
Always be ready.
Oh, we're just making sure you don't fall asleep, Grant.
No, I'm not gonna. No. I mean, frankly, I could
Remember,
fall
I
asleep.
have this at a push of a button, so I will spam it.
Wait, is that 7 minutes legit? Because I'm about to.
Probably not, but I don't know. Oh,
Okay, yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna unfollow my health then. Yes, I am.
All right, short break, huh? Welcome back, friends. This is the second time we will have a table going through one of these, and I think Richter was at the first one. Or no, I think it was Thursday night. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
it was
I don't
Thursday
remember
night,
it.
not Sunday night. I still get Sunday night and Thursday night a bit confused from time to time. They've kind of resonated on the same level with me for the longest time as being the two tables that were the hardest to get players for, so I think in some regard I still interchange them unintentionally.
That's fair.
But welcome to the second use of our brand new laser puzzle. Brand new, we've had them for half a year, but I've been looking forward to using them. The Thursday night crew successfully hacked a couple of these puzzles, and it got them access to an armored and armed super sweet Humvee. My mighty heart is breaking, Maria. I'll be in the Humvee. And they are currently involved in a vehicle chase. After stealing said Humvee, they are racing towards their own Coalescence Nexus event, just like your own adventuring party here. But we'll catch up with them on Thursday night. Just a little sneak peek right there, but also tying it into what we have here, a rather elaborate laser puzzle that it may seem a little clunky at the beginning, but once you start getting into it, it'll really fall into place pretty quickly. I don't anticipate this will take a whole lot of time. If it does, we can certainly default to character intelligence rolls to help us assemble, but overall the preference is that we collectively out of game put this together. And all of you should have access to all of these pieces, even though two of us moved up here to activate this console. Once it becomes obvious that this is not just a simple push of a button and then the doors are going to open, you have to actually go through a puzzle process here. We're in communication. We can freely bring anybody else up here to this space to engage with the puzzle if you so wish. The way these... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just to say, you said we're supposed to be able to move these things, because I currently cannot.
Oh, beautiful. Well,
Me either.
Oh, that's absolutely correct. That means I got a little work to do here, so yeah, just maybe a minute tops to get that all changed up. While going through that, these I thought were among the harder puzzles that we have access to, primarily because there's not a whole lot of direction. That is why I have the spaces labeled on the motherboard here, indicating where the different computer chips are going to be placed. That in and of itself, you will find, makes an easy puzzle very easy as we get through that. I think all of the pieces are now able to be moved by your characters, except possibly the one that's already on the board. Yeah. None of you will need to move that anyway.
But okay, so the places are labeled, but we don't have labeled on the chips, so.
Oh, very true. So, to further go through the instructions here, each of these chips has a number of lit lights on them, kind of like the pie pieces on a Trivial Pursuit gaming piece. Those lights are the number of lasers that are going to connect to that chip from all different directions. You can see each chip at most can potentially have 8 connecting points. There are 2 lasers pointing off of each side of these chips. The highest value one we have here, I think, is a 4. So this is meant to
I don't
be
see
a
anything
reasonably
higher.
easy puzzle to get through. Also, the size of the motherboard is pretty small. And again, because I have labeled the spaces where the chips are going to go, you're going to find this rather easy. You can easily trace where A goes to B, so we know that a piece is going to go here, and once we get that in place, it becomes a rather simple process of just going down the line. That is, in fact, how you need to do it, even if some of you are like, oh, I think I've figured out what H is going to be. Because there are no lasers directly going to that point yet, the system does not recognize it as correct or incorrect. So you're kind of wasting your time trying to build it backwards. If it were, you're going to have to go forwards through the process. And again, the
quick
number
question.
of lights on each piece are the number of lasers that are connecting to each of them. So this piece right here we know is complete. It's already got one laser connecting to it, pointing to space B. The question at this point is what chip goes into space B? Once you have successfully gotten that, that's actually going to be it right there. Give me a second here. I'm going to set a little timer here for a potential bonus opportunity. And while getting that in place, we will see right there. So yes, we have 2 lasers ejecting from point B over to point
I have a
C.
feeling the 4 is going to connect to that one.
And that is as a 2 laser. That is incorrect.
The feeling is going to be that guy.
The 4 is also incorrect. The 1 is incorrect.
So it has to be a 3. Okay.
Oh, looks like we jammed 2 of them in there. Yep.
I pulled it off.
All right. 3 is correct, which gets us over to space H.
Question mark?
1 is incorrect. 3 is also incorrect. 3 is still incorrect. I think we got too many pieces jammed in there.
Here, the 2.
2 is what we're looking for. 2 gets us right down here to point I, where it looks like we're going to have a potential split. You notice that all these lasers are at 90 degrees. An additional rule is that the lasers will never cross each other's path either.
Gotcha.
The 4 is absolutely correct. There are 2
I
heading
know, so I
west,
figured.
and there is 1 going south down to point E.
So 3 fit E.
J3 is incorrect.
What about E? 3.
E4 is incorrect. J4 is correct. 1 second there. We have a pair of lasers going off in that direction to L and K. Three is indeed correct right there. 1 is also correct right there. 3 is incorrect on, I think that's L. 1 is correct on L. You can clearly see how it's all coming together here now. Yep, 3 is going to be correct over there. And then 3 gets us to that point. And 3 is incorrect on that top one, but I think we have a
Yeah,
little
we don't have
piece
any other
snafu. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 2 right there. Sometimes they didn't assign the correct pieces. Or actually, I see what it is right here. This was supposed to be a 3. I think we accidentally switched it out at one point.
Whoops. I think I deleted the piece by accident.
See if
I was
you
trying to
can
delete the
right
line I
click.
accidentally
See if
created.
you can right click undo.
How do I do that? What's the command?
Right click and then see if the undo even comes up. If it doesn't, then don't worry about it.
Oh,
Hey, look at
okay,
that.
there we go.
It does for me. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, then we can just easily
There we go.
do
Sorry
that.
about that.
And yep, looks like we're switching pieces all around here.
My bad. No, good.
Yeah, get that. The
The
2, yeah, the 2 goes up
right
here,
there, 2,
and then the 1 goes right there.
Yeah. There we
And
go.
even with all that, we still have 2 minutes plus left on our little bonus opportunity here. And that's just a little sample of how these laser puzzles come together. I figured for our debut, having the spaces where the chips go will be immensely useful, but as we potentially advance through more of these in future sessions, those labels may disappear, which you can only imagine just how much more difficult it becomes at that point, not knowing how far lasers trace to one point to the other. And the most difficult of these will not even have a chip in the starting position to give you a guideline to go from. But at the easy level, we have successfully completed that. Let's say that whatever criminal dealings or inheritance or stock options or side hustle gambling ventures that your characters like to get into during their downtime, you're going to find an extra 1,000 gold pieces this month as a result of that. That is your reward for finishing this puzzle in record time. Man, I didn't really think that we were going to be so pressed for time as to have to worry about having characters split in different directions. The opening of the bunker door is a loud and slow process. It looks like it's going to take at least a minute. As steam begins hissing from the door, it slowly begins to separate and then raise from the floor up to the ceiling. And that's going to put us in position for the fully activated, and once again, we've got readied actions. This thing is fully prepared at the opening of the door. We've got a full minute of the door opening, plus I would say the puzzle process also took a minute, so that's 2 minutes right there we can use for restoring our invulnerability shields for those of us in need of that. For everybody else, you've all got epic regeneration, so that's going to get you up to full on your HP value at least. And let me just check here. Okay, sure. Yes, let's unlock the door, and finally, it opens up, revealing the spicy battle master. Who dared close that door?
I think we should close it back.
Yes, and the vault door descending who knows how far beneath the earth to what you strongly suspect is the location of the Coalescence Nexus event. Head west there, Grant. Yeah, keep on going west and then here into the open chamber. That gets you in position there. Go ahead and pause. And again, readied actions on both sides of the field means nobody is surprised. We can roll initiative and just take it as a normal combat. Oops, that's right. I added all of the puzzle pieces to the initiative order. Oops. Think we lost.
And I'm not rolling for the rock golem, right? He goes right after me.
I think that does get its own initiative in a raw.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, then I will roll for him when I roll.
Yup. The Spicy Battlemaster, the pinnacle of the Galric Gearworks collection. Let's see how this thing does against a party of Tier 3 adventurers here. I think everybody at this party is level 10 or higher now, or is that incorrect?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
our
entirely sure.
boy here is certainly built to fight.
Why does my dragon always roll fucking natural ones on fucking initiative? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's for the best that it doesn't get in early.
Have you named it yet? That's what I was thinking about when I was hanging out with it while you guys were fighting.
No, I haven't.
Oh dear.
What the heck?
Oh dear. Wow, 19 on the die for the initiative for the Spicy Batley Master.
I don't like you.
Oh boy, yeah, you're not gonna like this thing very much. It's gonna hurt. Who do we like? We've got registering.
You like the echo that doesn't feel damage.
Okay.
By the way, is this whole like 2x2 opened up, or is it just that?
It
door
is,
space?
yeah.
It's the whole 2x2.
Correct, yeah, fully opened up. Let's do this first. This Gatling gun is very effective at adjacent targets, so Silkus, Echo, and Rockman right there are a perfect trifecta that we can target. Micah is just on the outside of it. Technically we could choose him and exclude the Echo, but right now we're just going to test the waters here. This attack is against all three of you. It targets all of your armor classes. It can totally hit some of you, miss some of you at the same time. So let's test it out. Hey, it missed all of you.
Yeet.
I think we should try that again.
By the way, the rock golem, since it's been resummoned, is back at 17 AC, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was only technically against that one murder bot right there. It had like a specific analysis against that one foe. All right, let's try attack number 2. Good job, Galric.
So this thing really is really intimidating, isn't it?
The Galric Gatling gun right here so far is just completely blasting the crap out of the concrete walls behind the entire party as everybody just instinctively ducks. And yeah.
It's like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, exactly. Let's try the third shot. That's a significant improvement, which would appear to hit all three of you for a lot of physical and a fair amount of toxic radioactive damage there.
Take the physical. Silkus is resistant to the new damage, though.
Oh, did he get that superpower?
Yeah. No, not the superpower. Isn't the? Oh no, I'm sorry. I have orange concentrate. I was thinking.
Gotcha. Right.
My bad.
Yeah.
So that is total, regardless. So that is
53, 61.
Oh, 61.
Yeah, 61 damage right there.
So that's what?
And the fourth and final shot, we will now include the real Micah inside of that. Kind of adjust our position right to there as we do so. Another natural one. Nope. A mere 20 against...
I will use my reaction to use shield to miss that one.
That's handy. Micah manages to get behind Rockman there, who unfortunately looks to be taking 61 points of damage again.
So that's... I'm gonna assume he's just dead, but let me ask you. So he has 61...
I think 61 and 61, so it took 122
yes.
out of 126.
So he's 4 health.
Oh no! Gerald! That's going to do it for El Spicy Battlemaster Americano. That's Micah who gets the next turn.
All right, let's drop the echo right over here. I gotta make sure I can see it. And then we will slide it around to give everybody flank
Okay.
and take a couple swings.
All right. $25 is good. 24 is good.
Let's burn and unleash incarnation and do 3.
Okay. Yowie, friggin' wowie. Okay.
And I will step in front of the wormling.
Actually,
turn right
this might change a lot of your turn right here. The first attack that damages us, we are going to do this, which is probably going to remove your echo for the second 2 attacks. Yeah, we're going to crunch that echo into oblivion.
All right, in that case, I would move myself over to the same place.
Yeah, I thought
and do
you would
those
have
attacks.
to make up for it with your actual presence, do the same thing, same damage. That we cannot do that, but as we can see, there's no limit to how many times per round we may use this reaction, so we're going to pound you twice for daring to inflict such heinous damage upon our form. Crunchy and extra crunchy. Oh, wait. I thought I had done the correct 2 attacks. Ignore the 18 for whatever the most damage right there. It's the 27 and the 25 that are the correct attacks. Other one was an extra.
All right, so I will have the physical and take all of the toxic.
Very good. And while you're doing that, if that concludes your turn, Vale can start proceeding on his. Oh yeah, the epitome of the BattleBots collection, straight out of 1984. Could find them right on the shelf between the Transformers and the Mask toys. Ouch, Micah got hurt there.
That's kind of helpful. I didn't realize this thing had tremor sense.
Get some HP for Silkus, okay.
Oh, thank you. Also, I forgot to ask because I didn't know. Is this spicy Battle Master doing magical damage or no?
It
Like,
is
hits
not
physical.
magical damage.
Okay, then he would be resistant to that damage he took. So
Gotcha.
I
So
gotta
yeah.
go back and do that damage real quick.
So yeah, the physical damage you'd be resistant to. Toxic, of course, is its own dealio.
Yeah, just the elemental, not me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I added this as. Nope, did not. It is not.
Yeah,
Sorry, good.
Let's say, I energize my staff or whatever Shillelagh looks like, and then move over and do a cure wounds on Silkus, and that's my turn.
Okay, we're gonna legendary interrupt with the Spicy Battlemaster. One time here. This is dependent on facing. We are not the most swift, i.e. we don't have a whirlwind attack. So Micah is excluded from this effect, as are Celeste and Cedar, who I believe are fully around the hallway. Vale can just barely be seen, so I would say you get a +5 cover bonus to your AC. It looks like Skullcrusher, Silkus, the Rockman, and the Wormling are going to be the targets of the legendary Indiscriminate Destruction. We're going to Gatling gun all targets within range. Allied targets are not exempt. There are no allied targets. I thought the murder bots in these hidden niches might reveal themselves at this time, but you guys were a little too thorough in investigating everything ahead of time. Good job. One shot on everybody. Natural one. Oh, of course not. 23 to hit
My
everybody.
shield is still up right now, so that won't hit me.
That's good, and in your case, that's not so good for Skullcrusher, Rockman, and perhaps most importantly, the Wormling.
That would kill him anyways, so...
Well, that's
I'm
going
not
to drop it
gonna
to
do
0.
the damage. Yeah. Well, he can't. He's a summon. I think they
Oh, no, it's
automatically disappear.
No, it's not a summon. No, I mean the rock creature. I meant the Wormling doesn't die. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh, the Wormling. No, I was talking about the...
Right. Yeah, the Wormling would drop to
53
0.
points of damage for everybody.
39, 49, 53 if you got hit by that, yeah.
With the +5 cover bonus, I'm good.
Correct, yeah, that would, I think, just barely hit you, but because you're pretty much 90% around the wall. Looks good for you. Celeste and Cedar just see this onslaught of seemingly unlimited ammunition spray out, and you're the next one in line, Cedar.
Hold on, would that not hit Zara, though? She's, like, right there outside.
Where? Oh, I didn't pan far enough to see her there, but yes, she would also be targeted by that 53
Oh, man.
shred damage. Good job, J-Man.
Thanks a lot.
What the fuck?
I'm just gearing up for next week. What do you want?
That's funny.
Wrong game, man. Wrong game.
That's true. If I talk shit about him now, I get fucked next week.
I like the way that Micah has his tokens set up here. It's McMicahco. Spicy Battlemaster McMicahco. That sounds like a pretty bitchin' rap album. Aw, it's over.
I forgot to delete the echo token.
I was having fun with that. Okay, but Cedar, yes, your turn.
All right. Do I see any? I don't see anything around me, really. Do I?
You know the Spicy Battlemaster is on the other side of the main vault door here, and it just completely sprayed this area with Gatling gun bullets.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
You can use your reaction to do that.
And then I'll do my 2 actions to attack.
Okay. 29 will certainly hit. We are not undead. We're not vulnerable to radiant. Both of those will hit. Okay, so yes, that hurts, and then we will respond the only logical way we know how and try to smash Cedar twice here. Looks like a miss, which thank goodness, look at that damage. And then the second one will hit Cedar for, geez, still 72 points of damage from that servo smash.
What kind of damage is that?
It is 43 points of physical and 29 points of toxic radioactive damage. I think you resist the physical, so it comes out to 21 plus 29, 50. Yeah, it comes out to an even 50. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Let's legendary interrupt again.
I hate this thing.
You shouldn't have gotten this close. We're going to use the Servo Smash on all enemies within reach. This will target both Micah and Cedar. Oh dear God! Goodbye. 78 points of damage to both of you right there. Thankfully, Cedar will take 47 points of damage.
Yep, same for me.
Nice. So Micah's hanging on with a handful of HP. Cedar's got a baker's dozen-ish. And then Celeste may have her turn. Come in!
Wow, okay. Question. This guy's like huge, right? Like tall.
Technically, we're large. Large size.
Okay. So if I did something that was like shot out at a cone, if I go up and aim at its head and then go like this way,
That's fine.
can I aim at it and nothing else?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because it's a 90-foot cone, so I wanted to make sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I'm going to use my flail, and I'm using lightning damage.
Okay.
So it needs to make a DC 18 dex.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Alright, so it still takes half.
We missed you.
Wow, that is the only way it could miss me.
That's the third one of those we rolled. We'll take 23. Okay.
Okay, so that was my action. So bonus action. I mean, you're both hit so badly. I don't think it matters which one I hit right now. I'm gonna give a supreme healing potion to Cedar. I don't remember how much that one is.
Superior, 8d4 plus 8.
And then oh my gosh, that's so many ones.
Ew, it's
So
spoiled.
dumb.
Oh gosh, that's
So
gross.
dumb. And then I'm gonna fly back out of here with my mobile feet.
Oh, lucky. Okay, we are gonna prepare for a legendary interrupt, but somebody else has plans first.
What the heck is that?
That's a little larger than we were planning. That's more appropriate.
Really? No? Really? We're gonna
We
do this now.
are going
really?
to step forth from the portal. That's a Baylor. That's one of the highest echelons of demons. And we don't want to occupy a veil space right there, so we should probably step right to there.
Really? We're gonna do this now? Really?
If it goes by us, do we get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, we did not, however, thanks to the reality of the 9 hells being on this side of it, where we stepped out. And a Baylor, you guys are tough. You guys are going to find a way to F me on this. So, we got another something here.
Are you kidding me?
Even more powerful than a Baylor, one of our named demon lords, to ensure that the deal is done. And anybody speak Abyssal?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, let's make sure I remember that. Yes, I did get those in place.
How about Celestial?
Yeah.
I
it's
speak
the-
celestial.
I think that's quite
The
literally
antithesis.
the opposite, but okay.
Yes, this one right here
I speak infernal and celestial.
mumbles a something incomprehensible, not even speaking in Abyssal, to the Baylor, who is obviously the second in command here. And it looks over to Silkus and speaks, "For crimes against the demigod Vecna, your soul, your life, your existence, your possessions, your everything is forfeit. Make
Who else?
peace. Make peace with those you call friends. These next few moments, you breathe your last. Escape. We will pursue you. There is no escape from this. This was written in your blood. The time to collect has come."
I
And
just
that's-
raise my finger and just say, "Let me check that," as I open up the tongue book.
That's the guy with the blue dick that's talking, right?
The blue tip.
All right, so that is
It's a sword,
Celeste's
my guy.
turn. We are going to get initiative values rolled now for our new guys. That works. That also works. And then, lastly, we've got another legendary interrupt right here that we're going to take. Ooh, look at all those targets out there. We're going to give Zara a +5 to armor class, thanks to the giant demon lord interposed between her and El Spicy Battlemaster. Micah is thankfully once again exempt, otherwise he'd probably be unconscious if we did the servo smash. Otherwise, looks like Vale gets the same +5 that you had before, and then Cedar, Silkus, Skullcrusher, Demon Lord El Grande, Demon Lord Lucha Libre, and then Zara are all within the line of attack. And Spicy Battlemaster's due for a natural 20, I think. That's not it. That's a hefty amount of damage, though.
That will still hit me with my shield.
Yowie wowie. And against Cedar, who can resist some of that, it's 17, 27, 35 damage in total. Silkus likewise gets hit. Vale is just barely saved by that +5 AC. Zara is unfortunately just touched despite a +5 AC. Skullcrusher likewise gets absolutely shredded. You take half of 35, and then you take all of the 18.
Skullcrusher
For a
does?
total of 35.
No, Cedar does.
So yeah, instead of being unconscious, Cedar would have 8 HP.
So Skullcrusher takes the whole thing, even though it goes through the abyssal guy?
Correct. You would have likewise gotten a +5 bonus to your armor class, but that's the same +5 that Terry got, which makes your AC a 25. So this 26 will just get through all that. And the damage to the Demon Lord is nothing and nothing.
And I can tell you exactly why. But...
Oh yeah, we're about to post that. Okay, look at that. Yes. Again, to ensure the deed is done, because we know we are dealing with competent, powerful adventurers, and we have a sole task to perform. Both demon lords have come prepared with the invulnerability spell. This lasts at least 10 minutes. Some of the duration has already expired. Who knows how long? We are immune to all damage until the spell ends.
All damage?
Cool,
All damage.
Cool.
There will be
Great.
no hurting these demons.
We need a fucking bulb. We need a bulb.
And at this point, Silkus, his turn is finally up.
I was like, my turn's finally up, and you're giving it back to the Spicy Battlemaster. What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to resort the initiative now that I added the two assholes into here.
Wait, that requires concentration. So if we hit them,
No,
Here's
it's
the thing.
cast upon
We don't
them
know
from someone else.
We don't know who cast it on them.
oh,
And even if they did, how are you going to damage them to make them roll a concentration check?
You know what? I'm gonna do something y'all are probably gonna yell at me for, but I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna open up my tongue book.
Range is self. A wish spell could possibly circumvent that if somebody were willing to risk the potential consequences.
I don't have a wish spell.
No, I'm talking about the demons possibly circumventing the mechanics of the spell.
Oh, okay.
But based on what we can read there, it would appear they both cast it upon themselves and burned whatever 9th level slot they have.
so I'm gonna hurt their feelings.
Do I see anything in the book when I sit down and open it up?
Oh, you're gonna like just pop a squat and open the book?
Yes.
Okay, one moment.
Yes, you
Seems
know.
like a
that's why
really
I
bad
said-
idea. Is it a TPK now?
Great. It's gonna go so well.
I mean, these demons are literally here for the guy who's already lost his soul. They've of yet not taken any attacks, but right now they are firmly locked on him.
He's over there.
Goodness, there are a lot of items that have the word tongue in it. Where the
Wow,
heck?
y'all are
Gee, there it is. Tome
very
of the Still
insightful
Tongue.
by just throwing me under the bus there. Okay.
I mean,
That's
you opened the book.
There's the one that you want.
I believe it's called Distilled Tongue, is what it is.
Yes, Tome of the Stilled Tongue, you. Okay. Apparently
call it
Vecna
Tongue.
is being inspired by Heel John Cena. Your time is up, my time is now.
The fuck? Is that what's written in it?
Something to that effect. It is in fact spelling out that these are the moments that you have signed towards, which of course makes no sense to you. And then it says your time is up.
Is that portal to the Nine Hells still open or no?
It is no longer open.
Damn it, I was about to fucking vortex warp them back in. Alright, fuck it, I guess I'll just try to fucking fight this thing while I'm still here, I guess. Don't tempt me, I will vortex warp him back into that fucking portal.
That's like moving him from this doorway to this doorway, and then he just walks right back through.
I don't care, I'll piss him off more before I die. I'm gonna go ahead and Scorching Raise this guy right here.
Alrighty.
And And we're going to pop a fifth level Scorching Rays, because I'm going out, and I'm going out with a bang, because I don't care.
All right.
What happened to my turn?
Oh, did we zip through your turn?
Yeah, it skipped me.
Yep.
Oh, did it?
Did you guys tie on your initiative again?
I have no idea.
You guys both got a 14 point.
I think I rolled a 4.
No.
You both
No,
have
we
a 14 point.
both rolled 14.2.
All right.
14.
Well, in this
22.
case, we'll just say that Silk is going first, and then Zara's going second.
Cool.
Okay.
Incoming turn.
What's his AC?
Let's see. You are Scorching Ray. Our AC is a 20. So most of those hit.
20, so all of them hit but the first one, I think.
And the 19 will miss
Or,
as
no,
well.
the 19, sorry.
Yeah, that first one's a natural 1.
I'll go ahead and force point both of them.
Well, the first one's a natural 1, so you're going to need to inspo and force point.
Oh, I didn't. I hate that it doesn't fucking light up.
Right, it's gray. It's so stupid.
I'll go ahead and inspo and force point that then.
Okay.
And force point the second one as well.
All
So
right.
that's 2d8s, right?
Correct.
For the force point?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a 7
Good.
hits, and then
Also
the other
good.
one hits. Yeah.
Okay. So
It was only
let's
1, but that doesn't matter.
Check. All right. 5, 3, 6, 14, 26. That's the way to do it. You're not hitting me for over 20 points until you get that crit. Which
Yeah, that crit is 20 exactly.
Yeah, that will certainly cause us to trigger a Gatling gun shot in your direction. Oh God!
And that will drop me.
Do you resist the physical?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like after the crit, that last shot will go unused because you get dropped. And what the hell?
Yeah, Gatling gun guy was fucking us up good enough. Don't need the extra 2.
And they aren't here for you. Also, who was it that spoke Abyssal other than me?
Me.
Like half the party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What, are they just gonna use their reactions to grab me and go?
We're gonna legendary reaction with the Baylor Lord. We're gonna use all 3 legendary reactions to do spell casting. We're gonna upcast to let's say level 6. And then we're gonna reach out towards the fallen Silkus right there.
Good grief.
We're gonna give you back 47 hit points as you come
Dick,
to.
I was trying to die. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you
is wrong with
regain
you?
consciousness, and the Baylor looks down at you and whispers in Abyssal, "This will be a fun game of cat and mouse. You will not expire so easily."
Dick, I was trying to fucking fall so that you could get me. Do I not get my bonus action?
Yeah, technically you do, and I was also gonna say, just for fun, you have one last Scorching Bolt that you, while unconscious, just kind of aim blindly and still hit the Spicy Battlemaster.
Oh, I was gonna use my tongue book's bonus action to cast another spell.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Scorching Rays again.
Alrighty. You are prone, which I don't know how that works with ranged attacks offensively. Let me check.
I believe it's at disadvantage, but would I be able to just stand back up?
Movement off edge there. Disadvantage on attack rolls, yes. You do have movement to stand up, sure.
Okay, then I'll stand back up and then I'll use it.
Alright.
It's just at the lowest level, so it's only 3 blasts.
Okay. Hit, and hit. Okay, even 20. We'll take it.
Alright, and then that's the end.
Okay. Now it is Zara's turn.
So is Silkus concentrating on anything right now?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Tell them to close the book. Maybe they'll go away.
The book was closed the minute I stood up.
Can Zara move over here to Silkus without getting an attack from this big guy?
Quite probably.
Okay.
Getting out of that
You
may
can-
be a different
yeah, you-
matter. You can easily approach and then
The
kind
entire
of go
time when you
around
move
the
over
guy.
there, you're still in his threatened spot, so it wouldn't be, an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, this is totally
Okay.
legal movement right here. Or now see if you do that. At this point here, you exit my threatened space, and that would be an attack of opportunity.
When I exit from where I am?
Correct. Although
As
you've got
soon
all
as
the
you
you've
exit
got all
your
the
space,
movement
yeah.
in the world, so your optimal route would be like something like this.
Yeah, if you want to go there.
Yeah, I was hugging the wall, so...
Let me just
Okay.
make sure this big guy doesn't have a reach on his weapon. Oh, damn, yeah, his whip has a 30-foot reach. His longsword has a 10-foot reach. And we are
Great.
going to feint in your direction, which thankfully it's a feint. Otherwise, that would have really hurt Zara. And this thing is just letting you know that it can affect you horribly at any given time.
Technically, she's still in melee anyway.
I just checked. She's 15, technically.
So, if I leave this, then that happens to me?
It was never going to seriously take the attack. It's just really just kind of threatening you and doing evil things like a demon would do.
It's giving you his warning
Okay.
shot, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm really about to piss him off, potentially. Maybe not.
Alright.
Maybe not at all. Maybe he's like, that's stupid. So... Zara is gonna cast invisibility on Silkus.
Okay.
So, and then she's going to... my token was like moving all over the place.
Yeah, I was like, they're demons, man. You don't
Oh,
think they
well,
don't have true
well,
sight?
well, I don't know. I was trying
That's
to think
each
of
of 'em.
something different. Okay, well, then never mind. Then they know I'm not a threat because,
Maybe the battle
you know.
master doesn't see him.
Yeah, okay, cool. And that's it for me.
I mean, I
Alright.
guess I'll put the invisibility thing on myself.
Oh yeah,
but...
I got you there. Okay, time for the Master Demon Lord to have a little fun. Yeah, we're gonna slime you. Dexterity saving throw, acid damage,
gonna
unless you
what?
avoid taking any of the damage. If you have evasion, that would be very helpful. Otherwise,
I do gain advantage on this save.
that's helpful against the damage, but if you take any damage, any metal armor worn by the target takes a permanent -1 penalty to the AC. Any metal weapons have a -1 permanently to damage rolls.
Congrats, I don't use either of those.
That's very handy as well. That's also going to cost our expendable. Might need a little boost there.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the force point on this.
Okay. Instead of 49 acid and unconsciousness, it's 24, and it burns. It burns. It freezes.
How much? Sorry, it's 20.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't say he takes half. It says on a failure he takes damage.
Unless yada yada yada. Oh, okay. So it's not specifically set up for evasion people, so that's handy. So yeah, that's built as an all or none just in and of itself. Good catch. Let me change the verbiage of that so that it's half damage real quick.
Okay, you want me? Okay. Oh, change it.
No, you're good. You don't take any damage, and you don't have to spend the force point.
Oh, okay.
And this is an important distinction for anybody starting close to Juiblex there. Constitution save or be poisoned if you're not immune to such conditions.
Well, he did have to spend the force point to make the save.
Oh, that's correct, yeah. So you don't take any damage, but you did have to spend the force point, yeah. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. That's going to pass it over to Skullcrusher.
Alright, so I got some questions.
Sucks, I'm in the corner.
If I move past these, Blue Dick and Oil Monster, are they gonna take?
Stop it! You're gonna get us flagged again.
If you move out of their threatened zone, they will absolutely have the potential to take attacks of opportunity on you.
Okay, I thought they were only here for one.
Right, they may not, but they will certainly have the potential to do so.
Okay. If I take a potion of invulnerability, what is it like the name? I mean, I'm just invulnerable.
I believe it gives you resistance to all damage for the next minute.
I believe so. Yes.
Potion of invul should get us there. Yep.
Well, just because we're getting so screwed up, I think that's about the only thing I can do to try and make it through this.
Oh yeah, boss battles are the time to break out the expendables. No doubt. For 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage. It looks like liquefied iron. It's the T1000.
Okay. Would that be an action or?
It is an action to drink potions other than potions of healing.
Okay. Then I'll take that. Would I still be able to get my extra attack and bonus attack?
You would not, because your action is to drink the potion rather than attack, and you have to attack.
But I believe
to get
your
those
bite
extra
attack
attacks.
is not dependent on you making an attack, so.
Correct. The
your
bite
bonus
attack
action
is a different thing entirely. I do believe.
Okay, so I'd drink potion and then move to the opposite side of Gatling Golem.
Well, let's trace your movement here and see which way you're. Yeah, you just kind of went through my spaces, which is an illegal move. So if we're starting here...
I don't know how to do the whole little... Oh, no, I was going to go through the middle. I wasn't going to go around anything.
Well, they're occupying these spaces here. That's what I was saying. This is an illegal move. There's no where to go through them unless you have the means to fly over them.
Oh, I figured maybe I'd take the path that the bullets seemed to be going right to me from the Gatling gun, but not hitting them.
I mean, if your character is the size of a bullet, we might make an argument for such a pass right
Damn it!
there.
That was good.
Yeah, but you're not a plasmoid or whatever the fuck.
Right. Otherwise, you're looking at like this. I think your movement is 55, so you can totally get right up next to it. You're just potentially provoking that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let's do that.
And yeah, once again, the Baylor looks threateningly in your direction, just like it did with Zara, but it does not throw any attack at you. So your action to drink that, your movement to get over there, and then you can potentially bite the Spicy Battlemaster from the space right here. Looks like you got lost underneath the Baylor.
Yeah, I was on his shoulders and I couldn't move.
I didn't give you no piggyback ride.
Oh, fucking A. I'll use an
22.
inspiration.
Oh, nope, you got the flank with Micah there on the other side.
Oh, okay, good deal.
So we will take 6 points of fiery damage. Alright, the wormling needs to roll a death save. Oh, son of a... Wow. Okay. Oh boy, top of
Just
the
my
round.
luck. The one thing I want to freaking keep alive doesn't ever get to be alive.
Right. El Spicy Grande Battlemaster is up once again. Reset those legendaries. Oh, look at all these people right up next to me, and most of them are in poor health. That's good news for us. Spicy, spicy, 4 attacks. Yep, Servo Smash, Crusher, Cedar, and Micah. Let's see, Skull Crusher gets to reduce that down to 36 points of damage, but otherwise I think we knocked Cedar and Micah out. And then looking at the 2 fallen characters, looks like it's going to try to servo smash Cedar with its mighty foot and possibly inflict a pair of failed death saving throws on our friend. Advantage for prone unconscious. And that's exactly what we do. We got Cedar down 2 death saves right here. I notice he didn't take the damage there, so I know we're getting to that time of night. Richter's got his finger over the button.
What am I rolling?
There it is. Hey, Grant. Alrighty. I'm going to track his HP there. Yeah, Grant got knocked out and then got stepped on unconscious for 2 failed death saving throws. And then it is Micah's turn, who would be unconscious if not for the regeneration.
So after the regeneration, I will stand back up, and then I will activate as a bonus action the boon of recovery. Get up to half my hit points back.
Huge.
So another 72 on top of that.
Nice.
Then for my action, I will drink a potion of supreme healing.
Oh, damn.
Which will give me
138.
60. Should be 60, right? For supreme.
Correct, yeah, I think you'll be at 138.
And that is my turn.
Okay, Baylor Lord is up next. Why not? No, we're not really doing that. Yeah, we're going to try a pair of attacks here on Silkus. We're not even going to bother with the frightful presence. We know everybody's scared of us. Oh, God! Longsword strike on Silkus right there. 35, 46, 59 damage.
That draws me.
Looks like it was about to lash out at you with its whip as well before it reconsiders. Looks like we'll just take one attack this round. Veil, over to you.
Alright, I take a step forward so I can get somebody in view that I need to be able to see. Now that Silkus was dropped, does the invisibility go away?
Yes, I believe so.
Does it? Because Zara's the
I
one
don't know.
concentrating on it. Let's check.
I believe the incapacitated verbiage is in there. Technically, no, actually. It just says it only ends when target attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything specific to our situation as well. It seems to think I'm asking if the caster put it on themselves and they lose consciousness. I'm like, no, somebody safely around the corner cast it on the unconscious guy, so I would think it's still active.
Ending concentration, is that a free action?
That is
somebody
a
else
free
can do?
action, yes.
Can they do it on my turn?
They can, yes.
So
Okay,
I'll call.
I need to end that.
I call out, I need to be able to see him!
Okay, Zara ends the concentration on the spell.
All right.
Alright, and then I'm going to do these two things.
Anybody ever seen Creepshow 2?
Please don't. Please don't remind me.
I beat you!
Oh.
So
Multi-heal.
that's 25 hit points. 10 goes to the dragon, 10 to Cedar, and 5 to Skullcrusher.
None for Silkus. Or you're going to bonus
Not yet.
action something for him?
I'm going to bonus action something else.
Gotcha. I was like, you made a big deal of it making him conscious, and then you're like, yeah, I just wanted to be able to see that he was really unconscious. I want to see him suffer. Cedar will fortunately regain those hit points. Hey, Grant, that's good news, huh? How much,
Told you
how
I
much
have
did
it
he
on
get? You said
dial.
5 for Cedar? Or was it 10? There he
is 10
is.
for Cedar.
I'm your. That was
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
We got 27 minutes left, man. Hang in there. But I forget, how many HP did Cedar get? 5, 10?
Justin.
Cedar got 10, the dragon got 10, Skullcrusher got 5.
All right. Well, now he's at 10 HP total. I accounted for that. Now that he's back with us. Oh, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned. I cannot express how concerned. And then some extra HP there for Senor Smoothbutt.
So it's the 13 for me.
13.
That's
looks to
13
be the
for
case.
6 people I can see. So that's going to be you, the dragon, Micah, Cedar, Skullcrusher, and Zara.
Oh, Micah got healed too.
For 13, yeah. So you're back at full.
Is that everything?
Then I will kind of whisper to Silkus, like, please tell me you have dispel magic for these fuckers.
I'll just like kind of like look at my staff.
Do what?
And that's all I got.
Let's crush the 3 guys standing right next to us here. Oh boy. Loading. Oh dear. Well, it's a good thing Micah's at full HP. It's a good thing Cedar and Skull Crusher are so beefy, because that just means effectively you guys are knocked out again. And in Micah's case, not counting resistances, that is a hell of a lot of damage. I know at least 33 toxic radioactive and 15, 16, 31 physical.
Yep.
I'm gonna invoke my rune for Cedar for my Sanctum amulet.
Wow. Alright, drops him to 1 HP. Still.
Wait, isn't he trying to help?
What?
If you want to save that, I'm going to invoke the Spindle of Fate and undo that attack.
Okay.
Turn that into a mess on all of us.
Okie dokie. Fair enough. Then Cedar, it's your turn, and you should actually be back at that 10 hit points at the start of your action here.
Does that include my little bonus I get?
At the start of your turn, you would get your 6 HP as well.
He should be at 23 from both the healings I did.
Ah. So 23, and then your 6.
Oh, 29.
And I gave you potions.
Well, I don't have time for potions right now. You gotta feed me if you want me to do something. I'm gonna do something crazy.
When don't you?
Are you gonna put a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
Don't tempt me. I have a
Wait,
fucking
no, that
3
was
bags
already
of
done.
holding on me.
I am going to go to the spot where I am standing.
Are you withdrawing from the Battle Master? Did you do anything to avoid the AOO?
Nope, give it to me.
Alright.
Dude, you're gonna get killed.
That's gonna drop you, dude.
I don't think Grant's thinking clearly. I think he's asleep.
No, I'm not. I'm
Does he
fine.
ever?
Hold on.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
you're dead, dude.
Okay, so I guess now I'm invoking my stupid rune.
So he gets to here and then gets knocked down to 1 HP.
We kind of waste all of our resources just keeping these 2 fucking alive.
Well, maybe if you didn't store all those potions in your sack.
You have enough potions to fucking keep yourself alive anyways.
All right, so I'm down to 1 HP. I can't move from here. I'm going to cast Magic Circle.
Isn't that like a 10-minute casting time?
Wait, I didn't read that part. Let me read. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, Grant.
No, it's 1 minute.
If you just made me spend my
1
reaction
minute is still
for,
10 rounds.
no reason.
All right, I'm not going to cast that. I'm going to cast Haste. I'm going to cast Haste on Silkus. Because why not?
And also, I've always stated that my healing potions are on my belt for anyone to grab if they need them. Just
Look, I'm not
As an
grabbing
FYI.
anything on your belt. There you go, hey. There you go. There's my spell on you, hey. You got it.
Alrighty.
Don't I lose haste the minute I drop to 0 anyways?
I believe so. Although it may just be like the invisibility thing that we just went over a few minutes ago too, so cross that bridge. When the time comes, is that it for Cedar?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's spice it up here and try that again. This time
I just want to point out, like Terry said earlier, we gave up going to Metallica concert tonight just to watch our asses get kicked.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's the timing can be unfortunate sometimes. This has been in the works for many a months now, and I've been saying for almost a year this will be our darkest chapter yet of the entire story. That's a 31 to smash on Micah and Skullcrusher for 43 and 25 combined physical toxic radioactive damage there.
Yeah, it took 21 and 25.
Alright.
Is this thing only at 5-foot reach or 10-foot reach?
5 feet.
Okay.
So with my invulnerability potion, I'm just taking half of each
Half
of
of
those?
all of that, yeah. 21 and 12.
That's not how invulnerability is supposed to work.
Yeah, it should be called
That's how it
Potion
works
of...
here, dude.
I would say they should have called it Potion of Resistance, but they already have that, and that's like what gives you resistance against the specific elemental damages, what have you.
Yeah, I believe Potion of Resistance is elemental only.
Right. Yeah, they probably just sat there in the boardroom forever trying to come up with an idea.
They could have even said potion of somewhat invulnerability, or half invulnerability, or fucking A.
Yeah, when they've released 5e, it was more like, hey, let's try really hard on this half of it, and then just rush the rest of it.
Alright, Celeste, over to your turn.
Gosh, I forgot that my turn was next because I'm like so thrown off by what just happened. Okay. Like what the heck, people? What is happening? Okay, I guess I will come over here and bonus action another supreme healing for Cedar.
That's a superior, not a supreme.
So it should be 8 die 4 plus 8.
Let's just go ahead and take that. I'll take off one of my superiors and keep the supreme then, because I have one. And then, am I on the other side of the wall there, or so? Am I considered in melee with big creepy dude?
No,
You are.
Yeah, that 1x2 is a big door.
Cool. Okay. That's fun. For the supreme or for the superior?
For the superior. So just have Myth add 4 more.
No, I just need to reroll it because that means I rolled it completely wrong.
Oh yeah, because it die 4 hit. My bad.
I thought she said she gave him a supreme then.
She did, but she rolled 8 die 8, not 8 die 4.
Correct, but if it's a supreme, it would be 10 die 4 plus 20.
Yeah, she said she was changing it to the superior though.
Okay, hold on. Just Daniel for a second. I'm sorry. What is the superior?
Superior
And
is
what
8
is
die
that?
4 plus 8.
Okay, and then the supreme is
10 die 4 plus 20.
That is the final answer. Sorry about that.
So Grant gets 7 extra HP to what he already added.
Okay, and then I'm swinging at Battlemaster.
All right. Yeah, that'll certainly hit. We'll take it. I think we'll have a little retribution as well.
Yeah, because why not?
Cromsh. Good thing for your own invulnerability there.
Okay, let me go ahead and swing again, and then I'll deal with that damage.
That's a hit. Oh gosh. $137, I think. I'm not confident on my math on that one. I feel like I slipped up.
I am using a calculator, so I will figure that out in just a moment.
Very good. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna move. So if how do I have a sense of how far the dude can reach? Like, if I come over here, would that be leaving his threatened zone?
You would guess probably not. Something that big probably has at least a 10-foot reach.
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna help me, but I'm gonna try that out.
All right.
Your turn now.
Yes, your turn.
Okay, so let me do my regain health real quick.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going to legendary interrupt with the Baylor Lord and do something that nobody saw coming.
No!
Yes!
Fucking leave me alone.
We're going to use this right here. It's going to be the laziest teleport y'all ever seen, too. Watch this. Watch this. Boink! That's like a Misty Step, a teleport used for a Misty Step because we don't have access to Misty Step, so we had to use a legendary teleport to move 30 feet in this direction.
He's just moving him in the,
Yep. We're going to hold hands like good demons do, and then teleport ourselves right outside the front door, and then it's your turn.
Oh, well, just...
Somebody check Daniel's dice. He's not rolled below a 25 all night.
Oh, yeah, he's rolled natural one.
He's rolled natural ones.
I just got a question because he's using the actual spell, actual teleport.
Yes. It does not tear the campaign apart if it is used in short jaunts like this. That is the important distinction. If it is used for a significant journey of seemingly more than 30 feet, we have seen dire repercussions. Just most people probably aren't going to devote a level 5 spell slot for a Misty Step. Once you discover teleport is just kind of hamstrung, it loses a lot of its potential. But in a case like this, it has its use.
Speaking of level 5 spell slots, I'm going to cast another 5th level Scorching Rays on this guy.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you get that extra attack action with the haste. Natural one, another natural one. Holy moly. There you go. There you go. And then look at that. That 31 shows up gray as well. Like, that's just weird.
Which, oh yeah, that one. Wait,
yeah.
Which 31 are you talking about?
The first one. Like, it's
all
almost
of his misses show up.
The first 31 is 15. Not a...
It's just showing that his lower attacks are grayed out because it's,
But it's not like, yeah, but what we were saying before is the nat 1s aren't showing up as red.
Right, and then the 31 is showing up with almost the same gray tinge that the natural 1 does, so it's just, it's adding to the inexplicable what the heck is going on here is my point.
I will inspo both of the nat 1s, though.
19, okay, 26, 28, 35, we'll take it, go down to that, oh dear. Get that. Okay.
And then, as my second attack action, I will cast Firebolt on him.
Alrighty.
And then, as my bonus action, I will go ahead and use my boon of perfect health or whatever, or not perfect health, but forget it was.
Recovery.
Recovery, thank you, and gain half my health back. So that's 54 health.
I do have to point out that the haste extra attack can only be a weapon attack.
It can?
I didn't know if he had a class-specific feature.
No, I don't. I just thought it was just a attack in general.
It says right, the spell can be used to take the attack one weapon attack only in parentheses.
Okay, well then I'm just not going to take a second attack because I'm not running up on this thing.
Well, alright. I'm going to Legendary Interrupt for the third time with the Spicy Battlemaster, and yeah, it's looking a little dicey here. We're starting to sputter. One of our Gatling guns is starting to stick after all the damn natural ones. It's also getting pretty late in the evening, so let's go out with a bang. Don't worry about the attack roll here. Hopefully it doesn't come up as a crit. Good thing. Yeah, if you're within 20 feet of this thing, you just took 56 toxic radioactive damage.
Well, good thing I healed myself.
Dexterity saving throws. That part does not show up in there for some reason. You can't potentially
Is
have
it all
this.
or none or half? Sorry.
It's half. DC is 18. So it looks like...
I'll inspel it.
Yeah, it's not going to touch Zara or the Wormling, but everybody else close by. Looking
That's
at...
half.
Yeah, either 56 or 27, 28, yeah, 28. And
So I force pointed and then evasion.
very cool. Yeah, you can certainly reduce that to zilch, and that will be a day for the Spicy Battlemaster.
Well, that
What?
sucked.
Oh man, I was getting ready to come after him.
That's
the dragon was
also
getting ready to come in and flame breath him.
that's also the end of our initiative right now, as the demons seem perfectly content to just kind of stand out here and watch what you guys are going to do next.
We're gonna look in this room and see what we need to do.
You are certainly sensing the imminent collapse of the magical event occurring below you. It looks like this console right here will control the elevator and get you down there.
Well, crap.
In Abyssal, the oily one, it's a conundrum, isn't it?
I just let's go. Yeah, deal with that. Right. We're just gonna stand over there. Let's leave him there.
Can
All
we
right.
heal ourselves before we turn on this elevator?
Just looking at the massive vault door, you're pretty sure that even after activating this thing, it's going to take at least a minute for it to open. So at least whatever healing you can get within a minute, you would imagine you'll have time for. Anything beyond that might be a luxury we do not have. We'll have to see. One minute, though. Certainly a lot of healing we can affect with potions and what have you.
Yeah, I can cast Cure Light Wounds or first level Cure Wounds once a round for all for each of those 10 rounds.
Very good.
Fighters get action surges back from short rests, right?
They do.
Okay. So, can I use my birthday cupcake from 6 months ago that I never used?
It's getting a little stale,
That's what
but
I was looking for.
it'll still it'll get the job done.
Cool.
The demons
Silkus,
both
get
look
in
at
here.
Silkus and they just kind of wave their hands, gesturing you away from them.
Silkus, get in here.
We haven't finished with you yet.
I'll just look back at the group and just say, "Take care of the wormling."
If you leave us now, you're crippling us in what's to come.
Choices.
There are things that must be done.
Gonna be PP Pan City here real soon.
The fuck?
I look at the rest of them and I go, you all know him better than I. If you want to try to reach him, do it now.
So are those things waving him to them or waving him away from them? I'm getting confused.
They were gesturing him to go away.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, I feel like we're all getting confused about this.
Oh, yeah, they were
I thought
kind
they
of.
were gesturing me to them.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, get your butt over here. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Are we
Don't
gonna
expect me to
activate?
teleport you out of battle again.
Are we gonna activate the thing?
Yeah, well, I was gonna do my little short rest thingy with my cupcake really
That's
quick,
fine.
if I can.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
So short rest for everyone, or long rest for everyone, or level up? What's
No,
going on?
just
No,
no.
Brad just got back to his computer.
No, it takes a minute to open the door. Zara's using her cupcake to get her short rest, so you can get a minute's worth of regeneration or whatever. After that is done, we'll see who needs to be topped off, and I can do some healing as well.
60
Yeah, it should go
HP is
back
1
up to
minute worth right
full.
there, so that's helpful in that
Oh.
regard.
Oh, well, I didn't even need to use my cupcake, I don't think.
Well, if there's any abilities you get back from the short rest, it's handy.
Let me see.
Well,
Okay.
everyone
The
gets
vault
60
door
HP?
opens, and the elevator is accessible. We can go down to the next level.
Into the earth.
Are we going?
I think we're
Let's
going.
go.
Yes, so I feel like I don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, I need to figure out how to top off. Do I just take potions or?
60.
No, 60 doesn't do dick.
No, Vale can heal us to full with because he can cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I
Without a
can
spell
cast
slot.
Cure Wounds for free, so.
Okay, so I can top off.
Don't spend your potions or anything. Yeah. The fuck he doing
That's
here?
your rooms for free. That's awesome.
Y'all, this is why we all have so many potions.
Are y'all looking at the stream?
Well, this looks fun.
Potion and
That came at
what
the
the
right
hell
time.
is he doing here? Still
I had 9
mean-
points of health.
Garlic!
cool. I'm glad to see him, but like,
We
what are you
found
doing?
him!
Yeah, the whole garlic reveal will wait until next week, as we have something a little more imminently pressing right here before us. We have located the Coalescence Nexus, and what a way to close out tonight's session. If you've not yet been privy to these details yet, get ready for something a little against the grain. Let me find the details here. There we go. We have stated before that if your character is magically inclined, if your character is not magically inclined, this is what you can kind of sense about this magical instability in the near distance. Those pre-qualifiers are now gone. This following narrative applies to all characters, regardless of magical ability or complete lack thereof. You are all able to sense the potential of the Nexus event. You can also feel the presence of the Time Mistress nearby. Galric is obviously keenly aware of this Nexus and is seemingly very focused on it. This Nexus will reach its critical mass within the next few minutes, and when it does, it is going to wash this area clean with raw magical energy. It will be the equivalent of a nuclear explosion over this entire region. This event can be quelled by the willing entry into the Nexus by a powerful, sentient life force that has gained sufficient stability and experience in this continuum. Each of you strongly believe that this Nexus will shred apart anything living of any level of power. Even your usual money counters provided by the Deck of Many Things would be powerless against this Nexus effect. You're not sure how or why, but each of you can sense that whomever gives yourself to this portal will not only restabilize the realm, but your life force will also be used to influence the future of this realm. As your final act, you will have a big hand in how the rest of this campaign plays out. There are obviously other forces that will probably be interested in this Coalescence event. This table has the unique distinction so far of there not being a host of monsters present at the Nexus waiting to take advantage of it. Instead, we have a former party member who has his own reasons for wanting to make use of this Nexus. And again, that is all stuff that we will cover next time around, because J-Man himself only has the barest glimpse of just why he's here and what this event entails. I've given him a fair amount of information, but I feel like some more will be necessary before we move into session 22, which, if we don't know by now, that will be our final session before we reach the halfway point of Coalescence Act 5, before we take our break in July, and before we get into the second half of this act, which of course will be August. So big decisions to make here incoming, a lot of chat that you'll probably want to get into over the coming weeks. There are still some details about this Nexus that I have not yet given you that will require a bit of up-close interaction. This is not just as simple as the Nexus is a pool and first one in gets the honors. There is a bit of interaction and some decision making that should take place here. We have, with this table, an additional distinction in that we have been afforded a greater amount of RP before we have to make this decision. A lot of our parties, as I said, are in the middle of a combat trying to still get to their Nexus event. We have now reached it. Apparently, hopefully, Galric is not going to oppose us at this point, but even if he is, there's 7 of us and 1 of him, so who knows what or how that might play out. But we will certainly check out what is to come in the coming weeks with some more RU Gaming. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for tuning in this evening. This is Tragically HP, last survivor of the Coalescence. Signing off.
All right then.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
Wait, is he done talking?
Yes, that was the end of it.
Did he mean the rest of us died in the coalescence since he's the only survivor?
No. No.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
I will mute your soundboard.
Bright flashing by the street